What's going on, guys? DIY Dale back in the studio. You guys already know what it is. We're going to sit here. We're going to talk to my good friend Jerry Knapp. This is the Sad Podcast. There is nothing better than a sad day. I want you guys to know that this is sponsored by my company, F1 Contracting. Go ahead and check us out at f1contractors.com. If you need any residential or commercial remodeling, you could go ahead and go on our website, go to the Contact Us page, and reach out through there. Give us, maybe some details about your project, things you need to do, focus on, a little budget if you can, and where you're located. And then this is also going to be sponsored by Jerry's business. Go ahead, Jerry. What do you got?
I own an auto repair shop, Knapp's Automotive. We have two locations, one in Olmsted Township, Ohio, and the other one in Lakewood, Ohio. So we fix everything. I tell all my customers we specialize in Subarus, but we service everything.
Awesome, man. So, guys, we're going to get into it. Jerry's a business owner. He's a father of two, husband of one. So, yeah. I would hope so. But let's get into it. We're going to start, like I said, we're going to kind of get a gist of what's going on with his life, and then we're going to kind of press that rewind button. I like to peel back the onion on people and just get to know them. I always walk away, honestly, knowing you more and everybody else that sits in that chair, and you're going to know more about me, man. And I think that's the beauty of kind of doing this. Shout out to Heidelberg University.
That's right.
Let's
Go
start
Berg.
that off, baby.
Yeah.
Go Berg.
Berg.
This is the second Heidelberg guy we've had on here.
Yeah.
And he's literally good friends with Corey, and they wrestled together, so we'll hear about that. So thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks for having me.
I really appreciate it. A lot of people, this podcast is really reversed in terms of, maybe because I'm not making a ton of money with this yet, everybody gives gifts, but it seems like guys that have been coming on bring me a gift, and you brought me a cigar?
Yeah.
Is that correct? Well, let's light these.
All right.
What did you bring? I guess, what's the backstory?
Well, we started with our opening cigar. So it's very important, and Dale and I talked about this beforehand, is you want to warm up the lungs. You're not just going to go out and run a mile without stretching. Yep. So we start with a smaller cigar.
Yeah. What was it, a 30-minute burn?
35. So
35.
It's Padron 1926 is the series, and it's 35. And the guy who owned Padron, he crafted this cigar because he had a 35-minute commute to work. So we started with that, smoked that. It's a nice little cigar, and it worked perfectly out by him because my drive from work to...
Wait, you smoke a cigar on the way to work too?
Every once in a while, if it's nice out, like I'd have my old truck out.
Fuck yeah,
and I'd take it down through the valley.
Put the arm through the window.
Oh yeah,
just let it rip.
Yeah, and it was 35 minutes from work to my house in Columbia Station. So,
dude, that's awesome.
Worked great.
So we've been just talking, off camera a lot about catching up and just how we're gonna, run this thing. What's that second cigar?
Second cigar, Arturo Fuente. One of my guys. One of my good friends got me into this, Adam Page, rugby guy, and he introduced me this, probably 8 years ago, Arturo Fuente, and we got an Opus X, and it was just such a memorable experience.
Opus X are good.
Yes. They didn't have any Opus
They're
X.
They're about $5 a piece. No big deal. What do they run now?
They're probably 30.
I was going to say $30 cigar.
30 to 40. They didn't have any there, so we went with this. Was recommended by the guy today. So another.
You can never go wrong with a Fuente, dude.
Yes.
Thank you. So, appreciate you.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, we'll spark these up, guys. So I guess I really want to start with just give us a rundown of what your current business is.
Sure.
Nothing too deep yet, but essentially what kind of business you run, what your day-to-day operations look like with you there, and then we'll just dive into it.
Sure. So, like I said, we have two locations. I'm 50-50 owner with my brother Spencer.
Okay.
So we grew up in the industry. We were there, 6, 7 years old, picking up cigarette butts in the parking lot, washing cars.
That's crazy.
All that kind
picking cigarette butts up.
Yeah. So we did that growing up. And my dad would always make us work there one day a week in the summer. Like we had to work there. Like that was the rule.
Yeah. I mean, you were 7 years old.
Yeah.
We didn't
really
you got T-ball practice, get your ass over to the shop.
Yeah, so we would go there just one day a week, build just kind of a core foundation for work ethic and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it eventually led to us, I guess, purchasing the shop 2 years ago.
Okay.
But my brother started working there right out of high school. So my brother Spencer is 2 years younger than me. He's 1 year behind me in school, though.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're like, the way it lined up, Spencer, I think, ended up going to kindergarten at like 5 years old, and I went at 6 years old.
Okay.
Because I was the first kid, and they didn't really know what to do.
That's crazy.
So
they thought you were the dumb one, but now you're the smart one.
Yeah, he's intelligent
Is he
as well.
smart?
Yeah, no, Spencer's smart too.
You have another brother.
I do, Parker.
Parker.
And I have a sister as well, Taylor.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Everyone has worked at the company at some point or another.
No
so
shit.
Taylor worked there for a while, and it wasn't really her cup of tea. She'd come in, she didn't really feel it, and we'd always get in fights and stuff. It was negative on our relationship.
Sure.
So, and owning a family business is very, very tough.
Yeah.
It's very tough. A lot of personalities, and at the end of the day, they were your family member before they were your coworker, before they were, your boss and that kind of stuff.
It's hard to boss around somebody you genuinely love, and it's
sure
like,
is. Yeah. So Taylor ended up leaving the company, and she started her own cleaning company. And it's been like the best thing. She's killing it.
Yeah,
She's got tons of clients all over, doing a fantastic job.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then our youngest brother, Parker, came on board with us about 2 years ago. He was in the bar business for a while.
Okay.
He did some real estate. He went to Ohio State for a couple of years as well, wrestled there.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll talk about that. Okay.
Yeah, very talented.
So
athlete.
wrestling's like in the blood.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your other brother?
Spencer.
Okay. Did he wrestle?
He did, yeah. He wrestled in high school.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Yeah. So Spencer started working for the company directly out of high school at 18 years old. And then I went off to Heidelberg, did 4 years there, business administration. We were in a lot of classes together.
Yep. Yeah, Jerry and I mean, if you really think about it, what is this, 2026? We went to college in 08.
Yeah.
We've known each other a long time.
Right.
Really, to think about it.
Yeah.
And I moved away, and this happens. I mean, I moved away to Chicago. I lost contact with a lot of people from Ohio.
Right.
Not only you, but like even my best friends I grew up with. Mm-hmm. And it was nothing as in like, I don't want to talk to you guys. It was, the distance is hard.
Yeah. When
you start a new career and you're trying to build your career path, I really put everything into that. And then I moved to Michigan, and I would come back every once in a while. And, what's really cool is circling to where we are now. We're older, we're having kids and family. And, you talked about it a lot as you surround yourself with like-minded people. And I feel like we're restarting our friendship, if that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%.
And it feels awesome, man.
Yeah,
it really does.
It's great, and you meet these other people along the way who share a similar path to you. So, like, being business owners, being athletes. Now you're becoming a father, and those are all things that you can bond on. And you do want to surround yourself with those good people.
Oh yeah, and personally, I just want to ask you and all my buddies that have kids advice before I make the fucking mistake. On just how to raise them, right?
Yeah, it's all mistakes, man. That's all you do. You just keep failing forward.
Yeah, dude.
That's it.
Yeah. But if I don't, I'm one of those guys like when you were younger, you don't touch that fire. Bullshit, I'm touching it, But now you're older.
Yeah.
If you told me not to touch that, I'm not touching it. So I try to use that a lot. Can you talk about your brother a little bit?
Oh yeah.
Sure. I just want to hear about. We got to start it off right at the beginning and get people's attention with Parker.
Oh, yeah.
When you told me this is fucking bizarre. So
our youngest brother, Parker, our most recent hire of the Knapp family.
He's the bachelor, right?
Technically, yeah. Well, I can't really say if he is or is not the bachelor. It all depends on when this comes out, because he was on Netflix's hit TV show, Love is Blind.
Love is Blind, guys.
Yes.
Parker's on there. So
Season 10, Love is Blind, and it just started airing Wednesday. Yeah, so he had a couple little appearances, nothing really too crazy.
Oh yeah, because they introduced people along the way.
Yeah.
So that funny story, and I think I told you when we had that Heidelberg alumni meet. That was Lindsay and I's first time really spending a lot of time together. Yeah. She was living in Michigan, and I was living here, obviously. So I would go to Michigan and visit my wife and hang out with her. She had her own house, and we'd lay on the couch and watch Love is Blind.
Yeah.
That was the first kind of thing we did, long-termish. And I don't watch it now, but now I'm going to be tuned in.
Yeah, you check it out.
I would love to get him on here if he would love to.
I'll talk to him, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we'll talk to him about that experience. I think it would just be cool to... It would be cool to have somebody that doesn't own a business.
Yeah.
In terms of... But just that's a whole different life of dude, you're on a reality show.
Yeah.
From the Cleveland area.
Right.
We got to fucking talk about it.
Yeah, one of his, I've met one other guy who was on the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Like one of his buddies or something?
Yeah, Mike. So he's got a whole new friend group from that show because everyone is from Ohio. And
what do you mean everybody's from Ohio?
Every season. They do it everyone is from Ohio this season.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's how they do it every season.
Oh, I never paid attention.
Because if you want it to work, you typically need to be close.
I'm glad you said that because my wife was asking me. She's like, well, did he meet somebody, this and that? I said, one, I can't. There's NDA signed. We can't talk about it.
Yeah.
She's like, well, would they have to move across the country? And I said, that's a great fucking question.
No, everyone is supposed to be. It was supposed to be centralized in Columbus, but I don't think they had enough people, so they opened it up to all of Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Yeah, you hear that? They
Yeah.
didn't have enough in Columbus. Losers.
Yeah. So there's like
Got to reach out to the good people up
3
here
or
north.
4 guys in Cleveland.
No shit.
Yeah, I think they're all hanging out tonight too.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, they should get tuned up and just drive to the podcast.
Yeah, right.
Do a drop-in. That'd be wild. We just have the whole cast
right.
here, dude. All right, so we got a little bit of what Jerry is now. I just love starting at the beginning. I guess just tell me how you grew up, man. I mean, I don't even know. Give me the where you grew up. How you were raised, like was mom and dad in the picture together?
Yes. Yeah. So my parents have been married. When did they get married? I think 1985. So I think they got married the same year the company opened up, which was 85.
Yep. Okay.
And what was kind of cool is my mom remembers seeing my dad for the first time, allegedly, at the corner of Onondaga and Madison. And that's where my dad's shop is at now.
She's seen him.
Yes. She just
doing what? Just like
on the corner or something.
That dude's fucking hot.
Yeah, maybe.
Crossing
I
the
don't know.
street, you know.
So
is your dad big like you?
Yeah. Yeah.
He is?
Yeah, he's like he's shrinking now, but he's like 6'2", 6'3". He got recruited to Penn State to play football.
No shit.
Yeah, but he decided to pursue automotive.
Yeah.
And he worked at a couple places, worked at Conrad's, worked at Lucas for a while, and ultimately decided to open up his own shop.
Okay.
So he bought the place that we're at in 1985, added on to it a bunch of times.
Is that the Lakewood location?
That's the Lakewood location.
So that was the first shop in the family?
Yep.
Okay. So 85, they start that shop, he's getting things going, and then you're the oldest.
I showed up in 89.
I was going to say, so you're 89.
Yep.
So was everything kind of running pretty smooth until then, or?
I don't know. I was pretty young then, but
yeah, sure.
yeah. So my dad's always been a very, very hard worker, like self-made man. Like he was rehabbing houses at 18 years old.
Okay.
So he super handy. He could do anything. You would love him.
Just a man's man.
Yes, a man's man for sure.
Him.
Yeah. Oh, you love him.
Yeah.
So he can do about anything. So he'd work on cars, and then he'd run the front. And there's a couple different iterations of the business that he got into.
Okay.
We did U-Hauls way back in the day.
Oh, sure.
And then U-Haul kind of changed its thing, and they have their own stores and stuff.
Yeah. You guys do Penske at all?
No Penske.
Okay.
No.
When so my first job out of college.
I remember that. Yeah.
Was Penske truck leasing and rental, and I would run a desk out of Brook Park, and yeah, man, there was actually one of the biggest non-Penske owned places was in Lakewood, and I don't remember the name of it, but I would have to put trucks there
All the time?
all the time, man. I mean, that guy just, because he's from the neighborhood, people knew him.
Yeah.
And they would just go there and rent
I wonder who it was. I'm trying to think.
And dude, I really wish I knew. I mean, it was to the point where he was so important to us.
Yeah.
That if I had a rental on my lot, it'd be like no. He gets priority over the corporate building because he just did that much business and revenue for the company.
Oh, you know what? I think that was, maybe that's Hertz.
Yeah,
I wonder if it's down by
Hertz.
117th. It might have been a Penske place before.
What is it? Do you remember? It was a guy's name, like straight up a guy's name.
No, I don't know. No, I don't know. Unless it wasn't Ralph Miller Sunoco, right?
No. I would know the name if you said it. All right, so 89 you're born. Where were you born at? Were you born in
I was born in Westlake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so lived in Westlake for the first 10 years of my life.
Okay.
Went to Westlake schools. My dad didn't really like the neighborhood. He was kind of uppity, a little bit snarky.
I was just about to
kind
say,
of stuff.
who the fuck doesn't like Westlake?
Yeah, but
it was too nice.
We were in a cul-de-sac and stuff, and like it was a little bit like kind of like keeping up with the Joneses.
Sure.
That wasn't my dad's style at all.
Yeah.
My dad didn't really give a shit.
Yeah, being a blue collar guy, I feel like that's just not our mentality.
Nope.
We kind of live by our own heartbeat.
Yeah, so we ended up moving to Olmsted Falls, but we lived in Columbia Station. So we were like the second last house in Columbia Station that was still Olmsted Falls School District. So we moved there when we were 10.
Yep.
We had 18 acres there.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah.
So you grew up on 18?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's why he's big. He's a farm boy by heart.
I don't know if I'm a farm boy,
Yeah.
but
Was it woods or was it field?
it was a big field. Yeah, so like the whole backyard, we had a go-kart track back there, and some of it was woods.
That's fucking awesome.
And then my dad, he bought this go-kart, and it didn't have like really any shocks on the front, so it was straight axle.
Oh, the old ones were like that.
Yeah,
dude.
me and my brother were both big kids, and we would just beat the shit out of this thing, breaking the axles on it.
Hell yeah, dude.
We were always fixing it.
So you were like cranking a wrench at a young age?
Somewhat. I was more like I would do like oil changes, like real small stuff. Like if you
were
were
mechanically inclined.
mechanically inclined, yes.
Yes.
And like I would do a lot of like construction projects with my dad. My dad would always make sure, hey, we're going to Home Depot, we're going to fix this, we're going to learn that. So I've learned a lot of those trades from him.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And he also made us like work for our money.
Yeah.
So you can ask my brother Spencer this. I distinctly remember us painting lattice fences for like 2 days straight to make $40
at the house.
Like, yes.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and then we used them to buy Japanese Pokemon cards.
Hell
like,
yeah, you did.
Spent it all to buy Japanese Pokemon cards.
So I got a funny story about Pokemon. All right, so do you remember Train? Big Train?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we went to college. I grew up with this man, Adam Hine, which I'll have him on here eventually. So when Garfield, where we grew up, started getting bad, and kind of Pokemon phased out. We're getting older. Dude,
it's back now.
Yeah, I know. And my wife has a ton of them. And I hope she makes us a millionaire or something random. But Train would be like, hey, I didn't deal with Pokemon anymore. I kind of grew out of it. But he was like down low a collector.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, we got to go to it felt like a drug deal. We would go to the fucking hood or be like, hey, these guys want to trade me.
Yeah.
And like people were robbing people back then for Pokemon.
Yeah.
And it would be like me and him. And it would be like, if something happens and they try to jump me, you got my back? And I'm like, yeah, of course. Like, but it was like, that was the hustle back then, dude. Pokemon was a different world. Now these kids are like, they live in nice neighborhoods and they're trading them. But we were trading them in the hood when we were growing up, dude. It's crazy.
It is funny.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's wild, like how much, like how expensive it is now. Like, and like kids can't even get the Pokemon cards. Like, I enjoy Pokemon.
Well, you know why? Because guys like us are buying them.
Yeah.
I think that's why.
Yeah, I don't buy the Pokemon cards.
But
I buy the games. So, like the old Game Boys games.
Yeah.
I have a big collection of them. I'm trying to get all of them.
Yeah.
Because I've always enjoyed playing them. So, like, there's just still a little part of me, like, anytime a new one comes out, I'll play it.
Yeah, you little fuckers. This is our childhood. That's why we're buying it.
I have a couple of Game Boys, which I've taken apart. I put, like, LED screens in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, USB-C chargers in there.
Get out of here.
Oh, yeah. It's full,
you like converted them?
Yeah, full aluminum case. Like, this baby's nice.
Where'd you get all the parts? Like, they sell them now?
Yeah, there's a website called Boxy Pixel.
Boxy Pixel.
Yeah. And
shout out to those guys.
Shout out to Boxy Pixel. And now they're doing, like, iPod Nanos and stuff. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They're, like, redoing all this stuff.
iPod Nanos.
Yeah, they got
oh, wow.
They got some cool stuff.
Do you remember, like, all right, so I remember I never could afford an iPod, but it was like they sold, other companies came out with, all it was your loading data. They didn't have a screen.
No.
So you had to shuffle through it.
Yeah.
I don't like that song, next song.
Yeah.
Like, you had a circle, you couldn't figure out what you were playing.
Now you just talk to whatever, like, hey, play this.
Yeah. And then I remember too, geez, dude, I haven't talked about this stuff in years. I remember, you knew, hey, it could fit 150 songs or whatever.
Right.
So you would build your, like, you knew where the songs were because you listened to it so much over and over. It'd be like, I know if I skip 5 songs, I'm going to get to this song. Like, you knew where your songs were at. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Wow. All right, so you guys are painting fences. You're growing up on this farm.
He was always making us do something. We were always painting something. If we screwed up something, like my brother he broke our gator at one point, like knocked a fender off of it. Okay. My dad would like make us dig holes. Like,
just to dig holes.
Yeah, like Stanley Yelnats. It's like, so we would just have to dig like fence holes. And then then he put up a new fence.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy.
So
was your dad in the military or
no?
Just
hard worker and stuff, but it was nice because my mom was able to raise all 4 of us.
I was going to ask, did your mom work or no?
Nope. Okay. So she worked, I think, when I was really young. No. But my dad was able to afford a lifestyle and worked his ass off to where we were able to be raised by my mom.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
When he started the business, was it very basic? Did he focus on certain models?
No, back then, like, it was just like routine maintenance, like. Everybody was getting spark plugs every year back in like the 80s and stuff.
Really?
And, oh yeah, like
just basic maintenance. Yeah, oil changes, brakes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and you had to rebuild calipers. And,
now, was he a big muscle car guy too? Like, did you guys grow up with muscle at all?
Truck. So yeah,
you are a truck.
I'm a truck guy. He was a truck guy.
You got a badass truck. What do you have?
Yeah, I have a 23 Raptor, and then I got an 85 C10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck the Raptor then.
Yeah, the 85 C10 is fun.
That's the truck.
Yeah, single cab, long bed. So like, if I got to pick up like some timber and stuff, like I'll pick up 16-foot deck boards in that thing.
Really?
Yeah, low riding and stuff. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Do you? I forget. I think you posted photos. Your bed is. You have wood on the. You have wood grain on that bed or no?
No wood grain on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have one with wood grain?
No, I had one that used to have like actually like wood bed. I had a '59 Chevy Apache, but I was too big for it.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, so I would sit in it.
Yeah.
And then like it was stick shift, and every time I'd have to like throw my leg back to like shift it into second and stuff, and it just was not comfortable at all. So
Well,
I sold
if you
that.
guys are wondering, sorry to cut you off. I know I look big,
Yeah.
but Jerry's fucking big.
know.
How tall are you?
I'm shrinking now. I was like 6'4". I'm probably 6'3" now.
Jesus.
Yeah.
How much you weigh right now?
230.
What was the
Yeah.
biggest you ever were?
I got up to 293 when I was playing rugby.
Jesus. So we'll get into this rugby thing. This guy's he's just a machine. He loves beating ass. And so, all right. So I guess keep going with this because it's just interesting life.
So growing up, working, my dad always made sure like, hey, you have to earn your keep.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of mulch at that house too. We called my dad like the mulch devil. We didn't have a tractor like we both have now.
Yeah.
Like,
We didn't have tractors.
So I'd have a wheelbarrow, and like he got the Gator maybe like, I don't know, 7 years after we were there, like towards the tail end of my career at the house.
Yeah.
So like he would get.
He did that on purpose. He timed it perfect.
20 yards of mulch at a time.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Just wheelbarrow and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wood chips and so we were always doing something. And then we were in sports growing up, and my dad always told us like, hey, all right, we're going to start this sport, but you can't quit.
Yeah.
You don't have to go next year. And growing up wrestling.
Just finish the season or something, yeah.
Yeah. So
I think that's respectable.
Yeah, growing up wrestling, like I always went, I don't want to wrestle next year. And then my dad would get me to go to the first practice. Oh, yep, you're back.
You're back.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yeah.
You can't quit. So guys, if you don't know, and a lot of you won't watching this, but he was a collegiate wrestler. He wrestled with Corey Martinson, who was on the last episode.
Also my corporate attorney. Shout out to Cavich, Famlo, and Durkin. They drinking out of the cup right now.
He's my attorney too.
Yes.
Just want to throw that out there. Thanks for the bourbon glass.
Mm-hmm.
So you started wrestling at a young age.
Yeah, I wasn't very good.
Yeah.
Like, so the team that I was on was West Shore. It's kind of like the feeder program for St. Ed's right now.
Okay.
And, man, if we look back at the picture of when we were younger, the amount of talent that's in that picture is unreal.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Like those guys went on.
Oh, yeah, multiple. We had several four-time state champs. Like,
what?
Oh, yeah. Like, our team was extremely good.
What division were you guys?
It would have been, like, I guess, Division I, but, like, in youth, it's just whatever.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, because it was a club team. It wasn't
Yeah. So did you guys start splitting up as you grew older, or no?
So...
Because youth is different than when you go to grade school.
Right. Well, no, that goes all the way up through grade school, up through 8th grade.
In Olmsted Falls?
No, they practice at St. Ed's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we used to start it used to be the West Shore YMCA program, so that's why it's called West Shore Wrestling.
Yeah.
And I think I was on one of the original teams for it, but the guys who, I mean, there's some really, really talented wrestlers, multiple time state champs, like I said. We probably, if you looked at the picture, there's probably 30 people who were all Placers Estates. Like,
holy shit.
Yeah. Several guys like D1 All-Americans. One kid was an alternate for the Olympics.
Any names that, like...
The Palmers.
Yeah.
So Lance and Colin Palmer, they were both four-time state champs.
You grew up with those guys?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, they're on our youth team, yeah.
Wow.
And they live in Columbia Station as well.
Do they live out there now, or where do they live?
Lance lives, I think, in Columbus.
Didn't Lance do UFC after that?
He did PFL.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then
Professional Fight League.
Yeah, Pro Fight League, and he won a couple $1 million purses there. Lance, hard worker. He started his own landscaping company and stuff, doing real well.
Okay.
So like
because he went on to Ohio State, correct?
He's 4-time All-American there. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So.
Make you look like a fucking turd. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm D3 like nobody. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're not a nobody.
Yeah. But no, some very, very talented people. Logan Paul was on our team at one point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that those guys grew up wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Logan Paul is a very talented wrestler.
Yeah.
But the guy, it's funny, the guy on Parker's team from St. Ed's hated him.
Really?
Dominic Abinator, and I think Dominic Abinator was a 3-time state champ in high school.
So do you know Logan and those guys?
I don't know him. Parker does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Parker I think was buddies with Jake, and I think a little bit with Logan, but mainly Jake.
Yeah.
But
so the one thing that it's those guys get so much hate, man, but I've seen off-camera conversations essentially with those guys, and like the internet can make anybody look bad.
Sure.
Yeah, and everybody makes mistakes growing up, and
they're not hard workers. Like they know how to put it together to where either they get you to hate them.
Yeah.
And it just brings us like a heel in wrestling, which is exactly what Logan is now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they know how to play the game.
100%.
And then Jake's the younger one.
Yeah.
And he's done a bunch for boxing.
Oh yeah, they brought I never watched boxing.
No.
Yeah,
I wasn't
like Mike Tyson and that kind of stuff, but UFC and MMA took that over.
So what high school did you go to?
I went to Olmsted Falls.
You went to Olmsted Falls.
Yeah.
Okay, how'd you do wrestling there? Did you play a bunch of sports? I know you played football too,
I
right?
did football, yeah. So I did football.
And wrestled?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I really wasn't a great football player, even a good football player. I was really good at running into people. Like that was it.
Yeah.
Like that was the extent of my talent, was running into people.
Really?
Yeah. I could catch a ball.
Okay.
Yeah, but I never got to play tight end. They'd always stick me on the line. So my senior year.
Was it just like the complexity of the plays, or it just wasn't your thing?
No, they just put me in spots, and
that's what sucks too. Is like I remember growing up.
I feel like I would have been a lot better as a tight end than a center.
100%. And I feel like back then people, dude, throughout our lives, right? Like people played the favorites.
Yeah.
And somebody might like somebody, but your talent might have grown better. I mean, dude, you're as big as fucking Gronk.
I'm not as big as Gronk.
How big is Gronk?
He's like 265, dude. He's huge.
Yeah, but you were that big at one time, is what I'm saying. No, yeah, you're right. His frame is just.
Yeah, he was lean 265. Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
But
no, gas you up here,
yeah, no, I appreciate it. But like, my talents always lied in like conditioning wise, and we talked about that before. So that's why wrestling worked so well, and that's why rugby worked very, very well. Because I was good at running into people, and I could run around forever.
Right, which is so odd. So let's talk about this. You're talking about how good you are, like cardiovascular rise, but you have heart problems.
Yeah.
When he has a lot of heart problems. When did your heart problems start?
We found that out when I was about 7 years old. So
did something happen?
Yeah, I had to get my appendix out, and they saw like my rhythm was all weird.
Okay.
So I had tachycardia with a right bundle branch block. So basically, what will happen is my heart rate would like go way up, and then it'd come back down.
Okay.
So they found out when I'd exercise. Actually, it was like almost the opposite of athlete's heart. So all these guys who die on the field, what happens is they go into tachycardia or cardiac arrest when they're out exercising. Mine was the opposite. Mine would go into a normal rhythm when I was exercising. It made no sense.
Interesting.
So
is it similar to VTach or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, ventricular tachycardia.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my dad, he had a stroke in high school, and he went to VTach, and then it was something where he's now in VTach forever.
Yeah.
They've tried to zap him back, but then it actually comes back naturally. So he has to stay in.
Yeah. Do they give him like a beta blocker?
Oh, dude, he's on a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, blood thinners, beta blockers, just a ton of different stuff where it's actually funny to the point. He went to get a colonoscopy. They were bringing him back because you have to go under.
Yeah.
From anesthesia. They brought him back, recognized there was VTach. Shit hit the fan in the operating room. They rushed him down the ER. Like they thought something major was happening.
Yeah.
And so I'm there and I'm panicking because this is now the second issue that I think is going to happen. I think I'm going to lose my dad again. And he's there for 3 days. Come to find out, the doctor's like, hey, your dad's fine. Also, our machines were not calibrated right. So they read everything wrong.
Jeez.
Okay, so fast forward a year, thinking, well, I shouldn't owe a bill on this whole operation that just happened.
Right.
Obviously, the colonoscopy is one thing, but everything that happened after.
Yeah.
I get a bill for $6,000.
I'm sure you do.
Cleveland clinics, like, essentially knocking at my door, just calling me, hey, you owe this, blah, blah, blah. And I said, wait a minute. I said, the doctor told me it was your fault. Machines weren't calibrated. Dude, I fought that for 3 or 4 months. Finally, we were able to get all the information off the documentation.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, we made a mistake. So guys like us were smart enough to battle stuff.
Yeah.
And kind of look through data where I couldn't imagine if somebody got hit with that and they're just like, we owe it and we don't know how.
100%.
And
could you imagine if like you screwed up something at somebody's house, or I screwed up, like I leave a wheel loose on somebody's car? No, that's your fault. Like, no, it's like not how that works. Yeah. It's wild what the medical industry's like, and it's not knocking doctors at all, but like just the insurance industry is wild.
Insurances are the biggest scam. I mean, I can't. So I did medical sales for a long time, and everybody would hate on the pharmaceutical industry, And don't get me wrong, like there is stuff that is super skyrocketed for no reason.
Oh yeah.
But the insurance companies, like if you were a provider, I would work with providers all the time. And they're like, Dale, I would love to write all these different products, but because they're not on formulary, I have to write what is. The insurance is really telling me how to prescribe to patients. And it might not be the best medication available for the patient, but because the formulary wants to choose that, I have to walk the path that they're telling me to.
Yeah.
So there's not the pharmaceutical, but the insurance company dictates so much for healthcare. They're the biggest crooks out there, personally, I think. So
my grandfather, like there was a drug that worked for like 5% of people, and it worked extremely well for him.
Okay.
They discontinued the drug, and then they wouldn't give him the rest of it
because it didn't work for the 95%.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that wild,
dude?
But like that's just the kind of shit that happens.
Yeah. It's like if it's working for somebody, at least keep it on him.
Yeah, but no, they got rid of all the bottles, and like he tried to call around and get it. And
Oh, at that point, you got to get whatever you can.
Yeah.
So going through this, I guess.
So when I was 10, I went into heart failure.
Yeah.
So my heart rate was about 220 to 250 for about an hour.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So I went into heart failure, and then they tried to give me some calcium channel blockers, which we found out I was allergic to.
Jesus.
So then my blood pressure like bottomed out. So then they had to rush me down, and then they tried to do an ablation. The first time they tried to do an ablation, it didn't work.
Okay.
So that's where they go through your groin, they burn part of your heart, try to map it out, and they use like a
stent?
Yeah, not a stent. It's like a little electrode, and they just shock your heart, and they burn like the cells or whatever's causing the issue. Yeah.
Okay.
You're awake for it. I was awake for all of them, which is very weird.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the thing is, if they put you under, oftentimes like you'll go back into a normal rhythm. So the best way I can describe it is it feels like someone's poking you from the inside.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
Okay.
And so like there's a big TV next to me, and like you can see like your skeleton on it. You can see this thing inside you. Probably not a great place to have it, but
especially being younger.
Yeah. So they did that, and then the second one I had, it worked. But I wasn't able to like do anything for like a year. I had to take my whole 7th grade season off.
Oh wow. Okay.
And when I came back 8th grade year, I lost every single match in wrestling. Like I was out of shape.
Wow.
But I was happy to be back and stuff.
Happy to be alive.
Yeah, and I also, but when you're that young, you don't even know. But I also too had an issue where I had a blood clot go from my heart to my leg. So it got
from your heart to your leg.
Yeah, so it got stuck in my thigh. It like blocked off my main artery in there. So I told my mom, like, my leg feels weird.
Yeah.
And we look at my leg, and it's like just white, and it's getting cold. And so they bring
just
in
cut
people,
off all circulation.
Yeah. So it was blocking it, so they had to like run a like emergency like another catheter in there and try to break it up and stuff. But it felt like someone was slowly sawing my leg off because it was like slowly dying.
Yeah.
So that was another hurdle to get over. That was at Rainbows, and then after that we switched to the clinic, and that's where I had most of my other stuff. And we're very fortunate that we have the best heart hospital in the world in our backyard. So
give them a shout
that does not fall upon.
They've done valve replacement at Cleveland Clinic on my mom.
Yeah.
So I mean they're literally the best. I mean people come from the Middle East here.
Yeah, they just rent out the whole floor.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
You think you're important?
Yeah.
You're not Saudi Arabia important.
That's right.
I'll just tell you that right now.
Yeah, and they'll bring gifts and all sorts of stuff, and yeah. So moving in, I got another one. My heart started acting up when I was in college again. It was heading into
heart problems, but this guy loves smoking cigars. Just throwing that out there.
There's no. I don't actually.
This keeps his ticker moving.
That's right.
Dude.
That's my only vice.
Yeah.
I do drink a beer on occasion. Like right now, I got my NA beer.
Yeah, that's non-alcoholic beer right there.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. So I hate being hungover.
Everybody's got a vice.
I hate being hungover.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So, but I drank plenty of beer in college. That wasn't an issue at all. So basically, I had no restrictions after it. So, but heading into they always said there was a possibility of it coming back.
Okay.
So heading into my junior year, like
high school or college?
College.
Okay.
It started acting up again.
Yep.
So heart rate would kind of spike, and I would feel it. My heart would flutter. So we went in, tried to ablate it. Nothing. Went away. And then heading into my senior year, I think it was June 16th, I got it again, and my heart was like 190. So we went in, they did emergency surgery, and they were able to get it.
Yeah.
But leading up to season, I wasn't able to work out for 5 months.
Oh, wow.
Because they burnt so much of my heart.
You just didn't have the capacity. Nothing.
Yeah, I wanted to work out.
Sure.
Like, the workout I had before that was like the best workout. It was the strongest I've been. I was still in like phenomenal cardio shape.
Did they say what caused it?
No, they just said they said it could come back.
Yeah. And it's just bad time.
Yeah, bad time. So I thought about redshirting that year, and like, hindsight, I probably should have, but then that changes the whole trajectory of the rest of my life too.
Dude, it's funny you bring up redshirting because I had an injury. Actually, my senior year, I separated my ribs, where essentially your ribs, are like this.
Yeah.
And so mine's separated. And every time I would breathe, it'd be like,
it sucks.
And they would open up. And so I was injured for a lot of senior year, and we were doing the calculations on, there's like a threshold. If you play a certain amount of games or wrestle a certain amount of matches, you're done.
Yeah.
And it was one of those where like, can we redshirt? Can I not? And I was like, dude, I'm graduating. I'm not coming back. I'm ready to start my life.
It's not cheap either.
Yeah, dude. Especially we went to a private school, so I was like, I'm done. But yeah, it's funny to think. I mean, now, granted, if we were D1, and we had the opportunity to go pro, you bet your fucking ass I'm redshirting.
Right, yeah.
Dude, I mean, so imagine. I just thought about this. Imagine guys, no nil deals.
Yeah.
But you're a star athlete.
Yeah.
And then you end up redshirting. And now your senior year, you're getting nil deals.
Yeah.
It's like, that was the best red shirt.
Hell yeah, right? Exactly.
Like,
100%. Good timing.
Yeah, good timing. So
yeah, but like heading into my senior year, I lost my conference finals match, and at that time, they only allowed one person per weight class to go.
This is college?
Yes, this is college.
So we just skipped over high school. That's what you want to do here?
Oh, yeah, I guess we go back to high school.
I mean, were you a good wrestler in high school?
I was all right, yeah. So I wrestled 189 my first 3 years. I got mono right at the end of my junior year and dropped to 175.
Okay.
And then heading into football, I just ate everything I could and lifted, and I ended up 245.
Oh, wow.
And then
in high school?
Yes.
Okay.
And then cut to 215. And then,
Jesus.
Yeah. And then I was a state placer at 215.
Okay.
Took 8th at states.
Okay. So you went down to Columbus and had that whole...
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, that's a whole different world.
Oh, yeah. When you walk out that tunnel, it's cool.
Yeah.
So my match to place was actually the last match of the blood round in the arena. It's because there's 8 matches.
Lights are fucking going off.
My match went into triple overtime, ultimate tiebreaker.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was either get out or lose.
So how'd you end up at Heidelberg? How'd that all even transpire?
I only visited one college. I just showed up. And I'm like, oh, this seems cool. I'll go here.
Really?
That was it.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they recruit you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Brandon Brissett, he was a coach at Olivet, and he was the assistant coach at the time at Heidelberg. Went there, and I saw Coach Hada before at the John Matucci and a couple things. So I talked to him a bit, and then I talked to Miller.
Yeah.
And I just showed up there, and they had a really good program at the time, and I had a couple other letters, but no one in my family had gone to college before. So
same.
I'm like, all right.
This is a whole new thing for the family,
I'm like, oh, this seems like a cool place. The Tin Gym, I'm like, oh, it's kind of rocky. I'm like, all right, this seems cool. Yeah. So.
All right, so we both got in 08.
Yeah.
Where did you live at?
I lived in King.
You did too?
Yeah.
I was in King.
Yeah. But you were on the opposite side.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was on the first floor of, East? Were you? I don't know.
So I was King East, but I was...
I was King West then. Yeah.
Well, I was King East in the basement.
Oh, yeah.
So, thanks. Yeah, that's where they stuck the poor kids from Cleveland.
Yeah. No, it's not true, because Eric was upstairs in the penthouse.
Yeah, that is true.
Dinda.
That is true.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah. Because he lived with Dinda.
Yeah. And then Eric and I roomed every year after that.
Yeah. Damn, I forgot about that. Well, wow, dude, that's bringing back so many memories. I remember, I do remember meeting you, because obviously Eric, we were all from Garfield, and we would, then obviously you guys all wrestled.
Yeah, I got along with most of the football guys too.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Cassidy?
Cassidy, yeah, Wilford.
Yeah. So I roomed with him.
He lived with me senior year.
Yeah, I roomed with him on a Heidelberg visit, and then he was a wrestler in high school, and they brought him in also to wrestle with me. Do you remember that when him and Steve came in to wrestle with me? They wrestled one year.
Steve who?
Carozza.
Oh, yeah.
So they brought both of them in because I didn't have a drill partner.
And they were big.
Yeah, they're big boys.
Yeah,
so they just rotated on me like every 30 seconds because they get tired.
No shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Wow.
We had a lot of fun. But
yeah, so we were raised in King. That's a hole in the wall.
Yeah, no AC.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, no AC.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah. And then, all right, so freshman year you're wrestling at Heidelberg, and then did you start at Heidelberg your freshman year or no?
No, so I cut down to 197, which was a terrible choice.
Okay.
I came into college weighing about 225, cut down to 197, and just didn't fit my body type, didn't fit my wrestling style. I should have went heavyweight right from the get-go.
Yeah.
So Brad Rice was a starter. I wrestled off, but he was much better than me. And at the time, we had two really good heavyweights.
You guys came into a really good program.
We did, yeah. Our class had 35 kids in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of kids.
By the way, guys, that's 35 kids for a wrestling class.
Yeah, D3, yeah.
D3, that's big.
Yeah.
So football, really quick, sorry.
You guys have like 200 kids now. It's wild.
Yeah, so we would come in with like over 100 kids, 100 kids, and what the problem was, it's an attrition rate, right? Like you're gonna lose a lot,
Right.
And I'm curious as
do they have JV games in college?
They did, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, I played JV freshman and sophomore year, and
like wrestling, you can just go to tournaments. So
oh really?
yeah, like everyone got matches, which is nice. But like if you
Was it a JV tournament or it was just like
just any tournament?
no shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
So and there's sometimes they'd have like freshman divisions and that kind of stuff. And we went to a couple D1 tournaments as well.
Really?
Yeah. Ned Shuck took us up those.
So when and I'm curious to know, like, all right, so Hallett came in. We had this guy that won national titles when he played at Mount Union. He turned the program around, everybody knows that. And we were just very fortunate to pretty much put Heidelberg on the map when we got there. Just Jerry and myself in terms of like the team.
Just us. We just put Heidelberg.
Yeah, I mean, fuck everybody else.
Yeah.
But like what we were a part of, like we really built those programs from.
Yeah, like there was a big turning time, and I guess it kind of came at the tail end of the wrestling because we won 2 conference championships my freshman and sophomore year.
Yep.
And then it tailed off, and I think they won another one the year after I graduated.
Okay.
But we had a conference record of 5 times in a row.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you guys? So what I was getting back, we'll get off topic all the time here. We lost during summer camp, so we would come in, like a month before school started.
Yeah.
We did summer camp. We would start with 100, 130. We would be down to like 40 guys.
I believe that, yeah.
Like, we would sit in an auditorium every day after practice, and they'd call names, and they'd be fucking kids gone. And they're like, where are they at? And they called it they caught the midnight train home. That's what I said. Parents would pick up kids in the middle of the night, and they're like, it's too hard. And, like, it's funny because Division III, at the end of the day, you're going there to play sports.
Yeah.
And yes, I know you're getting to go get an education.
Right.
Like, we know we're not going pro, but a lot of these kids, they didn't need to go to college. They just wanted to play ball or wrestle. And so they were like, yep, not for me. And they never went back to college. It was just like, not for me. It was too hard. Did you guys have that in wrestling?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, wrestling's too hard? Nope.
So,
I know somebody. I don't want to bring it up if you do. But.
Yeah, if you really, like, think about it and you look at all the kids, like, Corey and I were probably the only 2 who made it through all 4 years, and Corey ended up taking a step back because what happened to his father, and to no fault of his own. Like, that's what you should do as a man. Like, take care of your family.
Corey lost his dad, guys.
Yeah.
During
our senior year, yeah.
Of cancer, and we talked about that on a previous podcast.
Yeah. So highly recommend watching that one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Corey's a great guy.
He started the Heidelberg train, to be honest here.
Yeah.
He's the first Heidelberg guy I had here.
He's a valedictorian too.
All right. And let's not put him on a pedestal.
He is. He was a valedictorian.
He brought me this bourbon in this glass.
Yeah.
So. Chill out, Corey.
Yeah. I did ice him after at graduation.
I know. I remember. Yeah. Uh huh.
Good time. The icing got out a little out of control.
So explain, maybe if a younger guy's watching this.
Yeah.
What is icing? Because they don't do that anymore.
They don't do it on the TikTok, I don't think.
No. We should bring it back.
Yeah. Right. So icing is where you take a Smirnoff Ice and you would just hide it somewhere, and if somebody stumbles upon it, they have to chug it.
No matter where they're at. Public, doesn't matter.
So
office setting.
Corey and I found out that we rented from the same guy, Gene. He owned a bunch of houses in Heidelberg, and this could be, I might just upend Tiffin right now. all of his rental properties had the same key. We found out. Yeah, I go over. I'm like, that kind of looks like the same key. I put
You
my
just
key
fucking
in.
around and
Yeah.
no way.
So I would go into Corey's house and put ISIS there, and he'd do the same thing to me, and like they're all over.
That's crazy. Smart guy for a rental business.
Right? Yeah, here's your keys.
I bet you all have the same sink
Just pulls out a drawer, like, oh, where's your keys? Oh, here you go. Yeah, here's just got a big old bucket of keys.
Guys need a new one? No problem.
So then Corey, their neighbor's house was also Gene, so they went over there and tested that. Yep, worked that one too. So
God, man.
Yeah.
Our camp is party hard for Division III, dude.
Mm-hmm. The first time we had our big house, I rode around on my bike and I was handing out flyers for people to come over to our house.
Yeah.
And we had, I don't know, probably 150 people.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That's like over 10% of the student population.
Yeah. I mean, teachers would come. Do you remember Bing?
Oh, yeah, he'd pop in, like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, we'd have fucking professors coming over.
We had a brewing class at our house.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because Craig Sykes was a big nerd with that.
Yeah.
He loved that. Yeah. Wow.
So,
great times.
Yeah.
I haven't talked about those in years.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
All right, so you're going through Heidelberg.
Yeah, cut down to 97 was awful. Bumped up to heavyweight, and then I was a 3-year starter after that.
So when you did heavyweight, was it? You just were you wrestling a bunch? By the way, I don't know. Do you remember the football team? Like football team and wrestling, we had so much respect for each other.
Yeah.
We would dress up for you guys.
Oh yeah, we had a blast.
Paint our faces.
Yeah.
Like I got face paint photos from college, and we'd pregame and just be out there fucking rooting for you guys. But I can't remember specifics. Were you wrestling fatter guys and you were more in shape, or how was that being a heavyweight?
It would be all over the map.
Oh, it would.
So I mean, if you looked at like our guy Tony Carruthers, who was our starting heavyweight my freshman year, he was like 5'6", like 285. He played football too.
Yeah,
like
I
was just
remember.
awkward, but like he was strong, athletic, powerful, and there's just different body styles, and he would just kind of sit there and like not use a lot of energy. Mine was just go until I got you so tired you're going to throw up.
Sure.
But like some of the guys I wrestled, I would look, I'm like, gee, what the hell is this guy? Like he looked like freaking Brock Lesnar. Like I remember I wrestled one guy.
Would you see some dudes you're like, Jesus
Christ. Hell yeah. There's one guy from Duluth I wrestled, and he just hung on my neck the whole time. I could barely move it the next day. But he was Iowa State's, I think, starting fullback. And he decided he wanted to wrestle, so he transferred to Duluth.
Wait, where was he a fullback at?
Iowa State.
No shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he was just super strong.
Just a unit.
Yeah. There was 2 brothers I wrestled, the Southwick brothers. There were, I think, Justin was 6'8", and
where were they from?
Ohio Northern. And then
I wish these guys would tune into this podcast just to hear their name, because it's like we remember these cats.
Oh yeah. And then Jacob Southwick. He was in the WWE for a stint. He was, I think, he was 2-time All-American at Ashland.
Oh, he transferred?
No, he went to Ashland and his brother. So these were brothers.
Oh.
They're just huge human beings.
Yeah. Like bigger than you.
Yeah, 6'9", dude. They're huge.
Jesus Christ.
They're just like ridiculously strong.
Yeah. Wow.
So, but yeah, I'd wrestle all sorts of.
Just sizes.
Yeah, sometimes I'd wrestle some like light heavyweights, 225, but.
Do you remember when you guys were walking out on the mat, dude? Like even at our school, I remember the lights would go off.
Oh, sweet! Like we had a really good setup at ours.
Fuck yeah,
dude! To pick out your own like walkout songs.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, it was great.
And we would just be juiced in the stands.
Yeah.
And so guys like
you guys got a Jerry chant going the one time.
Yeah,
great.
dude.
Yeah.
Like we were such a small school, we loved each other, and it was like we just wanted to crush everything in sight.
Yeah, it was fun.
And I don't even know if they do that anymore.
No, they still do.
Do they?
They just had Berg Mania or Berg Raw.
Okay.
So they do like a WWE style like event, and they have like a big time wrestling
Everybody dresses
match.
up?
Oh yeah.
Because we used to do whiteouts or blackouts, and dude, nowadays, I mean, like no joke, it would be a blackout, and I'm black faced.
Yeah.
But it was a blackout. Nowadays, I don't think kids could do that. They'd be fucking. But yeah, man. I mean, it was a different era of just.
Yeah.
Let's fucking crush souls. Let's win championships.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, dude. Oh, man, I miss it.
Because I went back to practice, dude. It was fun.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
Yeah, so
you went back to practice recently and...
Last Friday. A week ago.
Was it... Did you do warm-ups and everything, or you were like, nah, I'm old, I've done that, let those guys...
I did the whole thing. I did the whole practice.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, I can't tell you the last time I did a cartwheel. Well, it was last Friday, but like... I did like their whole warm up and stuff. And Tony
At the new facility.
Yeah,
Was it sick?
It's nice. I've been there. I've wrestled there before.
Oh, you have? Okay.
But it's underneath the stadium.
Yeah, the football stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a real nice. And I got to see the new field house too.
Is it sick?
Oh, dude, it's unreal.
Is it unreal?
It's unreal. It's like Cleveland Browns like level unreal.
Really?
Like,
Who's the new coach? I met him.
Patrizi. Yes.
Yeah, Patrizi. Hey,
Yes.
shout out. Good guy. I met him.
Tony Patrizi. Yeah, he was.
Shout out, Big Tone.
Yeah, former Heidelberg wrestler as well. He was always around when I was there. He's a couple years older than us, and he'd come in and work with some of the guys. Coached at Mohawk for a while, and then as his sons got older, he was able to step into that role at Heidelberg.
Yeah.
He's done a really good job with Heidelberg, especially on the academic side.
Yeah.
I think the past 2 years they've finished second in the nation in GPA.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you guys do an AGP too? Academic game plan?
No. Well, some of the guys did.
With the binder and stuff?
No, I don't think so.
You didn't? All right, so when we were there, Hallett brought something, and maybe he stole it from Mount, but it really worked with, we just had a binder that we would carry class to class. We had to have professor sign off that we were in class.
Yeah.
We'd have to have our grading scale on there. All of our notes and everything was in one binder.
Didn't you guys have to write in green ink and like on a yellow pad?
Yeah, it was like crazy.
And you had to sit in the T?
I
remember like talking to you guys about it.
Yeah, like it was bad.
Yeah.
I mean, but it was good.
Yeah.
It was straight discipline, and what essentially happened was, Jerry you came into a good program.
Yes.
I came into a bad program. They were 0-40.
Yes.
And so.
And then it was getting good.
Yes, it was 0-40 when we got there, and they recruited a bunch of kids that were committed, that were like, hey, like, I love what the coach has to say.
Yeah.
And he grinded our dick into the dirt. Tons of kids quit, and then guys like me who made it 4 years, we turned the program around.
Yeah.
We were nationally ranked in the nation by the time we left, and it was like, dude, I remember you guys sitting in the end zone, and all the guys like with couches and drinking beers, and it was just like the time of your life to go, fuck, dude, we built this, because we were nothing when we got here.
Yeah.
But it was, a lot of that was academics, and the coach preached it, and I know your guys' coach preached it. It was, you're not going to be a pro, other than like Michael Preston.
Yeah,
you know,
it's true.
You had a couple guys that went pro out of Heidelberg, but it was get good grades, and if you missed a class, you had to push a towel on the gym floor. You had to run sprints and like just crazy shit.
Like take care of your shit.
Yeah, and man, like we did a lot of that stuff.
We have a big problem with just like kids attending practice, because I help coach at Olmsted Falls, and I have a lot of kids who just don't show up to practice.
In high school right now?
Yeah.
Really?
They just don't show up. Yeah. Like they don't give the coaches reason. And I pulled the JV guys aside. I'm like, what's going on? Like level with me and stuff. And so we had a little bit of talk, and so it seemed to have made a bit of a difference. But yeah.
I think guys like us, and I was talking to Patrizi a little bit. It's like, one, I wish that the football team would invite me or guys back a lot that helped build that program, because
it's important to have that alumni outreach.
Hearing it from a guy younger, rather than a coach.
Yeah.
A coach has to really nowadays run that fine line of being a friend and a coach.
Yeah.
I'm not your friend, dude. I'm fucking here and I want to be great.
Right.
I know what it took to build this program, and what I'm seeing, I'm not happy with. And it's like I tell my sister. So this is kind of a good example. My sister's an on and off drug addict.
Yeah.
And I worked really hard to build our last name in our community, so people hear Perkowski and they know it.
Yeah.
At the same token, though, they hear my sister's name and it's like bad things.
Yeah, I remember in college, like you going through some of those struggles and stuff.
I did, and she's been off and on with that, and it's like we built a name. You got to remember what it took to build this.
Yeah.
You know, and you're representing that, and so I just wish they would invite us back more, man. And it's cool that you're going back.
Yeah.
And maybe I should, honestly. Like I don't need them to reach out to me.
Yeah.
Maybe I should go, hey, dude.
But there should be an alumni outreach, and my wife talked about this, with her team as well. She played at University of Akron, and
D1.
D1, yeah. And
volleyball?
No, basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah, and they won the conference championship, went to the big dance and stuff.
Jesus Christ. Producing athletes over here.
Yeah, her team got inducted to the Hall of Fame, I believe.
Holy shit.
I think they did.
Yeah.
Or was her? No, it was one of her teammates. But her team will definitely get inducted to their Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Yeah, like they're very, very talented ladies. And then I think her friend who got inducted to the Hall of Fame, they're actually retiring her jersey next week.
Your wife?
Not my wife, one of her teammates.
Okay.
But like she was with some really talented girls. But yeah, like even the outreach with them and stuff, like that's like the top women's team.
Invite us back.
Yeah.
We know what it took.
Right.
Yeah. All right, so going into, I don't know, like junior, senior year, can you summarize it, I guess? Where'd you finish off at? Because I want to pivot after that. Like what really was your next step after college?
Sophomore year was kind of my intro to heavyweight. I did all right. Junior year, I was doing really well. I was ranked probably top 15 in the nation. I lost my match to go to national. So, like I said, at Heidelberg, you could only send one person per weight class.
Sure.
Now they have a regional tournament where they all go to. A lot of other...
So you got an opportunity to kind of like...
Correct. And they would give one extra bid. So 11 guys got to go.
Sweet.
So it'd be one per...
That's a big-ass tournament.
No, I'm talking about at Heidelberg when the OAC tournament.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it was one per weight class, 10 weight classes,
Okay.
and then one extra person could go.
Okay.
So my junior year, Zach Miser, I believe he lost his...
Zach was a football player, correct?
No.
He wasn't?
No, Zach was just a wrestler, but he lost his conference finals match, and him and the other kid were ranked first and second in the nation. So he would get a bid.
Sure.
So and they ended up wrestling each other in the national finals.
In Heidelberg?
Yeah, Zach was a national runner-up
Wow.
against a kid from Ohio Northern.
Jesus.
Yes.
Wow.
So, like, there was other talented people in our
Conference.
Conference who probably would have been All-Americans.
So we were in a good conference.
Yeah, but you don't get that opportunity. Like out in Wisconsin, like you would get the top 2 or 3 people per weight class.
Was Whitewater a big thing for wrestling or no?
Whitewater was, yeah.
Okay, because they were big in football too.
Yeah. So my sophomore year,
So a good program like Heidelberg, just in general, they're just good at athletics.
Yeah, my sophomore year, I beat the number 10 ranked kid. I think one of our first dual meets.
Okay.
He was from Whitewater. And anyway, but I lost my match, conference finals match, kind of a controversial call. I took the kid down. He was from Mount Union, Derek Hessen.
Fuck you, Derek.
Yeah, no, Derek's he's a good
You're
guy.
a good guy.
Yeah. He was very talented, 2-time All-American.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was legit. But I would get Derek so tired every time he would puke.
Really?
He would literally puke.
Yeah, during match?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
So I got him like super tired, took him down on the edge of the match, scored my takedown. It was like 30 seconds left in the match. I'm like, all right, I got in the bag. He's done. Like, the ref blows the whistle and calls us out of bounds. And he said that he messed up, and then they're trying to figure out if he can give the points back. And then they took like a timeout, and so
Let him catch his wind?
let him catch his wind. He was able to stall for like the last 30 seconds of the match.
It kind of reminds me of,
Yeah.
you ever seen they call it like the worst call in UFC history with Tim Kennedy? Mm-mm. You ever seen the fight with that? So
I might have at one point.
Are you familiar with who Tim Kennedy is?
No.
All right, so Tim Kennedy's like a Green Beret who was fighting UFC while he was in the Green Berets. And he was such, and he still is, like a big promoter of joining the special operations.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you could do all this, you know? And so he was Romero or something. He was fighting for...
Oh, Yoel Romero?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
he's a freak.
Okay, so Tim was better. Tim beat his fucking ass throughout the whole match, or the whole fight.
Uh-huh.
Well, something happened where he was done. Like he tapped out, and they didn't give it to him. And then Tim was like, I thought he tapped out, and then they let him get a bunch of breathers.
Yeah.
And then he came back and ended up beating Tim and even afterwards, the guy was like, yeah, I thought I was done. And Tim was like, yeah, you did fucking. So Tim never got the title, so he was never a title holder, but he's considered one of the best in that weight class, even though he never won. Yeah. Because of a weird stipulation.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I can't believe you never heard that, yeah.
No, but sometimes that's just the way life goes.
Mm-hmm.
So heading into, I remember I was at Garfield Heights when I heard that Derek Hessen All-American. I was at like a beer pong tournament with Eric and like.
Really? In high school? Or like going back?
Yeah.
The funny thing is I may have been there.
You might have. It was in somebody's basement.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Garfield Heights is where I grew up, yes.
Yeah. So I I was like, oh.
Wow, that's so fun to think about.
I was so pissed off.
We would go back home to party and like Heidelberg guys.
I'd show up all the time,
Yeah.
I know a ton of Garfield guys.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, heading into like senior year, I was so motivated. Like I was on track. I'm like, all right, like this, I'm coming back. Like I'm going to get this guy. And then, like I said, right after my buddy's 21st birthday, my heart started acting up again, and I had to take 5 months off. So, like, all the progress that I had made, like, just kind of, like, I wasn't allowed to walk over 3 miles an hour.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, oh, you can't do anything. So, by that time, I'm just trying to play catch-up my senior year just to get back into shape, and I did all right. I finished my senior year. I took third at the conference.
Okay.
I was a two-time academic All-American.
Two-time?
Yeah.
Academic All-American, okay.
I was Greco-Roman All-American. I placed at University Nationals. And then
So I guess... because
I had a good career. I can't really complain.
No,
like,
it's different than football. So when you say, like, I was an All-American, I guess how do they judge that?
So, like the...
Wins, losses...
no, national tournament.
Okay.
So like, I went to University Nationals. There's like a, I don't know.
So you could have a fair season throughout the year, but you could go to Nationals and you crush?
You can, yeah.
Wow.
As long as you make it, like you qualify. Sure. So the Greco-Roman stuff is like a separate, so Corey talked about it. There's 3 styles of wrestling. There's freestyle, folk style, and Greco. Greco's all upper body. And my one coach like, oh,
Corey was good at upper body because he blew out his knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my coach like, oh, why don't you try it? So I tried it and ended up taking 8th there. So technically a Greco-Roman All-American, but I'd beaten NAI All-Americans, Division III All-Americans, Division II All-Americans. I almost beat a Division I All-American. Wow. I gassed this guy out. He ended up making it to the national semifinals in D1.
Really?
But yeah, I just got him super tired, and I ended up like flipping him on his back right at the end of the match.
It's so wild to hear you make people tired with a bad heart.
They said it could have been maybe the key to my success because my heart was enlarged, so it can pump more blood and oxygen. Is what maybe the one.
That's
guy
what
said.
it is. This guy was cheating the whole fucking time.
That's right.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy to think about that. Wow.
But I've never been like overly strong. I think the most I've ever benched was 300 pounds.
Yep. Were you? I remember when I was at Heidelberg, there was I wasn't an academic All-American, but there was like I don't know, it was somewhere we held a certain GPA.
Yeah, like you're talking about like cum laude, like dean's list, that kind of stuff.
I don't know. I got a couple awards for not even awards, like certificates maybe.
Yeah.
They held a 3.0 or higher while being in sports. I forget what the fuck it was called.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I was just curious, but what'd you graduate with?
3.29.
Oh, you fucker! You beat me by 0.2 points.
I missed.
Piece of shit.
I missed cum laude by 0.01. Like,
was that what it was?
That's what it was.
I guess I feel good because I was close to that.
Yeah, you were close.
Wow.
Yeah. So the problem was, I got put in math 101 when I got there. And
I could tell. Yeah. I can tell.
No, like my math skill, like that's when I started. Like Olmsted Falls had a really good education program.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, like all that stuff I was learning, like I had already learned like sophomore year.
Oh, in high school.
So I aced every single.
Did you take honors math and shit too?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I got an A on every single test except for the final. I got a B.
I got
a B in the class.
Yeah.
And that would have been the difference between me being just nothing or cum laude. But it doesn't matter. Like,
yeah, but it matters. It doesn't matter, but it fucking matters. We're talking about it now. Man, no, I know.
In a grand scheme, I didn't even need to go to college.
It doesn't change the trajectory of your life, but what it does is, I don't know, we just think about little shit. Like I think about now, would they allow me to go back and take a couple classes to just bump my GPA? It wouldn't do anything. I mean, I own my own business, but it's like it's a personal thing.
I would be very interested to go back and take some business classes, owning a business now, and just seeing how different it is.
I hated our business classes.
I really think that a lot of places are missing the boat.
Big time. Don't get me started. Can we get started on this?
Yeah, of course.
Hold on, guys. All right, we're going to get started on this. I think we're at a good stopping point. We're going to talk about maybe some changes that we can make in the college world of business and maybe guys that they could bring in that own their own business. So we'll be back. Hopefully you guys are liking what you see. Okay guys, welcome back. Jerry and I were just diving into maybe some changes we could make to not only Heidelberg, but just college business courses itself.
or it doesn't even need to be college, just a different type of school. Like you have trade schools, but you don't have anything that teaches you how to manage that trade.
Yeah, I thought it was to me it was very broad.
Yeah.
In teaching.
Yeah.
And I could remember us talking about Enron.
Yeah.
And like, that I get that, but
it's very corporate.
Yes.
Yeah.
And nobody dumbed it down for we could get out of college and start our own or manage it.
Yeah, it doesn't teach you how to file an LLC. It doesn't teach you anything really. We did tax. Well, we did some accounting courses, but it doesn't tell you about filing taxes.
Well, do you remember accounting? I mean, we're working on fucking paper.
Right.
Debits and credit.
Yeah.
And we get out and people are using QuickBooks have been out 10, 15 years.
Yeah, it would have been nice to know how to use QuickBooks. Yeah.
I mean, Jesus.
Or like SEO targeting, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, my God.
And that's why, like, I recommend to the 10,000 small business program to.
Can you speak on that a little?
So Goldman Sachs started a program. It's called the 10,000 Small Business Programs, and I think it's well over 10,000 businesses that they've helped out. But basically, you do a mini dive into your own business that you own.
Yep.
And it's over the course of like 3 months, and they take you through everything through, getting government grants, how to do, geo-targeting, SEO, hiring and firing. They have a legal course, and you develop a growth strategy through these whole things. I knew going in what I wanted my growth strategy to be, and that was our focus on Subaru vehicles. Okay. And so what I kind of developed over that time was I bought the website wefixsubarus.com. I got the phone number 4407 Subaru. I did every door direct mailers to the 3,000 closest Subarus to my shop. I do geo-targeting to all those addresses as well. Okay. So like our shop will pop up in like their newsfeed and all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
So like that was my growth strategy. But some people had no idea what they wanted to do. And a lot of these people too didn't have a really good knowledge of their business, because a lot of people come from the technical side of an industry. So most people who start their own shops, they worked as a technician, like, the shop charges $100 an hour, I'm making $25, the boss is putting $75 in his pocket for every hour I'm working. Then they find out that's not how it works. Right. There's all the other things that come with it. So it's a great way for somebody who might not be as business focused or have that business acumen. I watched some people's eyes just open up.
Like I've never thought about stuff like that.
Yes, and we had a.
Were you selected on that? How did you even?
You apply for it. So you
applied.
Yeah, I had applied twice for it. I got accepted both times, but I was like, "Oh no, you can't go. Like the shop's too busy."
Your dad said that.
Yeah. Okay. So it was like literally the first thing I did when I bought the company. Like, I'm going to it. I want to do it.
Yeah.
So
you've seen potential. You've seen opportunities to grow.
And I enjoy that kind of stuff. I enjoy the networking, and it was really good for us.
So, because you referred me to it.
Yeah.
And I would still like to do it eventually.
You 100% should, yeah.
And I really think I should. It's one of those right now, unfortunately, I mean, even 8 years in.
You have to find the time for it.
I can't walk away from my field.
Right.
I can't. Like, the company would fold. It relies so much on me, and that's why I always pick your brain about, even my buddy that I had out here with landscaping was a great person to talk to about knowing your numbers. Knowing not only your revenue, but what's your net, right?
Yeah.
And what do you need to charge hourly per man?
Right.
And so this year we changed everything. We changed everything from how we do our pipeline with sales to how we monitor sales. Even if we don't make a sale, maybe we fail on it, right? Like somebody else just gets it.
Yep.
We try to gather as much information of why we failed. We keep that in a log as well, and we can look back on, hey, our goal right now is first, second, and third quarter is really a beta of how it's going to run, and I want to look at the end of the first quarter, how many quotes did we really send out? Right. Did we send out 50 and we succeeded on 20, or did we succeed on 10? What's our success rate? And like you're saying, I don't know. We watch a lot of podcasts. Yeah. And a lot of the stuff I'm talking about, a lot of people don't know.
100%. Yeah.
They just don't know, and they're not dumb. They're just ignorant to it. They never thought about it.
And the other thing too, like we talked about before, is if you're thinking about getting into a business, there's so much information now.
Yeah.
you can basically educate yourself. So I listen to Remarkable Results Radio, a guy, Karim Capriato. I think he's on like episode like 2000. He interviews people from all over the United States.
Just for your topic of business?
Just for automotive shops.
Okay. Can you hand me that letter, by the way?
Yeah, there's Ratchet.
Just for automotive, okay.
Ratchet and Wrench, and there's going to be podcasts for everything. And then you also want to listen to, you know, some of maybe the money podcasts like Dave Ramsey or something like that, or the new one I've been watching is
the younger guys.
Financial Audit with Caleb Hammer.
Just fucking cooks people.
Oh my God, it's hilarious.
He's like, oh, you're an OnlyFans and you spent all that money? That's weird. Why didn't you do it?
It's very funny, but then you see these people and the positions that they put themselves in, and you try to learn from other people's mistakes.
Yes.
Like that's what you want to do, and it's very important to make your own mistakes, and you are going to make mistakes.
Yep.
But try to learn from someone else's mistake, and maybe try it a little bit different, or hey, this didn't work for this person. Why didn't it work for them?
Yeah.
But get that information. Collect all that information. Get as much knowledge as you can. And you always want to be continuing your education. Be a constant learner, because so many people get stuck in their ways.
Oh, man.
Like a bunch of old school shop owners. Like, oh,
I've been doing this for 30 years. I didn't have to market.
Yeah.
And kind of going with that. I remember last year we were at the Home Remodeling Expo at the IX Center, and I'll always remember this moment. This marketing guy came past us, and he was like, "How long you guys been in business?" I said, last year was like 7 years, and he's like, "And you guys are still doing these shows?" Like, it was like insulting to me.
Yeah.
He's like, "You guys are still doing these shows?" I said, well, yeah. He's like, "I haven't had to market in 30 years," and I literally said to him, "You've been in business 30 years. You built a name for yourself."
Yeah.
I said, "But what's going to happen is if you have a kid or somebody's going to take that over, you're going to die sooner or later, or they're going to have to market to continue to grow the business." Like, it's like he forgot where he started.
Yeah.
Like, he started, or even if he got his business from his dad 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Somebody was fucking knocking at doors, doing the marketing, building a reputation, becoming a local name.
Yes.
And, like, I didn't have any connections in what I did.
Yeah.
And I'm still building on it, right? And so a lot of guys don't recognize that the first generation, the second generation, you're going to suck that dick for a long time.
Well, they always say, like, the first generation builds it, the second generation runs off of it, and the third generation ruins it. Like, one of my biggest, like, I guess, fears in life, besides aliens, like we talked earlier, is...
Jerry, petrified of aliens.
Yes. But is seeing, like, the business fail. Like, you know, something that my dad worked on and stuff, and, you know, it's something that I really don't want to see. Like,
fail.
So, 100%. Like, that's my life.
Do you think your kids are going to take it over, or you don't know yet?
I have no idea. You know, I got 2 daughters, and, you know, there's a lot more women getting into the field right now.
Sure.
But that might not be their drive. My dad didn't really know that we wanted to do it. I didn't even know. After I got out of college, I'm like, I'll go work here, I guess, and try it out. And then I kind of fell in love with the business side of it. Yeah. Like, if you had to ask me, like, what level of, like, tech I am, I'm probably a B tech. I can do, like, 90% of stuff. Sure. But I hire the guys who can do the really stuff. Yeah.
I've always hated, there's a couple things I live by, like principle as a man. Yeah. I'm never going to tell you how to raise your kids. I'm never going to tell you how to manage your household with your wife. Yeah. Right? And those are things that I just feel, as good friends, if you're like, Dale, I'm having some struggles, or hey, Jerry, I'm having some struggles. If you open up to me for some guidance, that's one thing, but I'm never going to jump at it, right? Yeah. And so it's like my business right now, everybody's dream is to go, hey, dude, I would love for my kids to take it over. Yeah. Right? And some people, and I hate when they butt in, is, well, you don't know if your kids are going to want to do that. You're fucking right, but they're not your kids. And if my kids... If I bring my kid to the work site once a week, you know, just get them exposed to it, right? Yeah,
100%.
Like, kids are influenced by exposure.
It's a great skill to have, too.
It is. And guys like us save thousands of dollars by repairing our own houses, our own cars. And if my daughter gets exposed to me working out, swinging a hammer, repairing a plumbing issue, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, no, you're making self-sufficient children. Like, and you see all these kids, and like you want to, like, have your kids do stuff, and let them screw it up. Yes. Like fail forward, like you said. Yeah, I listen to a lot of podcasters, like fathers and that kind of stuff, and there was one dad said, like, him and his sons traveled overseas, and he had the sons run the whole trip. They're like 8 and 9 years old.
Really? So, the whole trip?
Yeah. So he's like, all right, like we have to go get our passports out. We have to go check in at customs. So he made like the kids like go up there first and do the stuff. And they're like, all right, we have to go to this gate. How are we getting there? So then they had to go up and they had to read where to go. And like, then they got like to build their own sandwich and stuff. And like, they're like, I want this, this, and this. And then like it ended up like it was like a pickle and mustard sandwiches. They're all pissed off, but like there's consequences and stuff.
Sure.
So like you want to build self-sufficient, strong children.
Yeah, no, I love that we really think alike on that. You know, as you're talking, I look at your shirt, right? And I know that's important to you.
Oh yeah.
And you wore it for a reason.
Yeah.
I hire great mechanics.
Yeah.
And you know,
it's almost like a marketing thing too, because there are so many good techs out there who work for bad shops.
Oh.
I'll just wear this in public.
Do you?
Yeah.
You know, that's great. And I think, damn man, I should get a shirt that. Did you have those made?
Yeah.
I hire good carpenters or something like.
Yeah.
Because I've had some friends tell me recently when I'm just talking about, hey, like my growth strategy this year. Mm-hmm. Well, Dale, if you want to drive profit margins, just sub everything out. And it's like,
my cousin owns a contracting company and he subs everything out, I believe.
Yeah. And some people do.
Yeah.
The thing is, I didn't leave a job that made $160,000 a year to chase sub and work out and profits. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like you see my property. Like I fulfilled my. I don't need to be a millionaire.
Yeah.
I fulfilled what I really wanted to do in life.
Right.
My next fulfillment, like I've checked that box. My next fulfillment is teaching young men. I came from an amazing culture at a pharmaceutical company where I would love to blend blue collar and corporate.
Yeah.
And build a culture. And some of these guys are like, well, Dale, you know, I mean, you're charging these prices. You're right. But guess what? There's less and less people doing it. Mm-hmm. And it's appropriate to charge those prices. And if people are booking me 365 days a year.
It's what the market demands.
It's what the market demands. And dude, I left because I love building shit.
Yeah.
Like there's a reason why Chris does all the sales. I could do that, but dude, I love building stuff.
Yeah.
Like, don't bother me in something I left a easy peasy sales job. To me, it was easy peasy versus what I do now because I just love what I do, you know. And if it takes me 3-4 years longer to get it right and not sub it out, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you have to enjoy what you do.
Yes, man.
So many people have jobs they don't enjoy, and then they come home to a wife they don't enjoy, and they have kids, and they just turn on their TV and they tune out, and their life is not fulfilling.
It spirals.
Yes. And it just compounds, and then your health goes to the wayside.
Yep.
And I'm not some guru who's got it all figured out, but I generally enjoy what I do and like who I surround myself with, and my wife is the best person I know. Like we have a great relationship. I think maybe we fought one time in the 13 years we've been together.
And it's probably not even a long fight.
No, I was like, I probably did something stupid.
Yeah.
I think it was on vacation or something.
Dude, and I say that all the time, like on this, is you have to have a good support system at home.
100%.
If your wife trusts you, game over to your competition.
Yeah.
Because you could spend an extra hour or two at the office because she gets like that's what it takes. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't know, man. There's tons of guys that really do have bad relationships that try to run a business, and they're trying to balance, you know, a chaotic relationship at home. But like, dude, take care of your home shit first, and everything else gets easier.
Yeah,
100%.
Most people have a bad relationship with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the easiest way. Like, if you're not sleeping good, you're not putting the right things in your body, you're not taking care of yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, like whatever you need to do to fill your cup up.
Yeah.
Like you should do those things, and then that transfers over to every other aspect of your life.
How good is health? I mean, I preach it all the time, but you're a successful business owner. How important is health and fitness to you?
Very. Like my hips all.
How does that translate? Right? Like,
if I'm sleeping good, like I got a 1.5 month old right now, so she's actually been sleeping pretty bad, so I can't complain. Like she gave a 6-hour stint last night, and like she'll typically sleep for like in 4-hour chunks. Sometimes it's like 2, but I'm not like dragging ass, but like being able to sleep, and then I come to work and I'm alert and I'm focused and that kind of stuff. It puts you in a right mindset, because if you're grumpy and then you're setting that tone for everyone else around you, it's terrible. It's going to throw everything off.
Attitudes are contagious.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like the easiest thing you can do is it costs you nothing to show up with a good attitude and give it 100% effort. And I try to preach that to all the children and all the kids that I coach, like show up, put in the effort, and have a good attitude.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
What's your oldest, having a good attitude, right, like is important, and I guess how do you keep a good attitude at the job site?
Sometimes it's hard. Like every once in a while, like I'm not really a yeller. Like it takes a lot.
No, me neither.
It takes a lot for me to get mad. Like it takes.
I feel like guys like us, if we're yelling,
Yeah.
shit has really hit the fan.
Bro.
Like I always tell the guys at work, they may be stressing out.
Yeah.
I said, listen, it's not that bad if I'm not stressing out. But if I'm stressing out, then we all need to pucker our cheeks and get it done. Yeah, dude. Like, so I guess. How many guys got employed?
I have included. I think there's 12 of us right now.
There's 12. Yeah,
that's 12 between both shops.
Both shops.
That's small. At one point, we had 44 employees.
Okay. So let's talk about that.
Yeah. So we were a AAA contractor. So my dad started with one truck, one guy, and he would do tows and stuff for AAA.
Okay.
And they're like, "Hey, you're doing a good job. You want some more area?"
Yeah.
So my dad kept building this towing empire, we could say. And he was probably the largest AAA contractor in Ohio at one point.
You guys had a bunch of tow trucks?
Tons.
Really?
Yeah. We had like...
What was it called? Knapp's Towing?
Yeah. It used to be called Madison Avenue Auto and Towing.
Okay.
So when we started opening up the second shop, I wanted a little bit of, resonance between them.
Yeah.
So we went to Knapp's Madison Auto.
Yeah.
And then when we're starting to phase the Madison part out, like, we'll still
Where
throw
the
it
fuck
in
did the Madison come from?
we're on Madison Avenue.
The location.
Yes.
And at that point, you kind of pigeonhole yourself.
Yeah. So like now it's like Knapp's Automotive. And like, so if you call, say, Knapp's Automotive Lakewood or Knapp's Automotive Olmsted, and that gives us an opportunity to build more locations. And we just got our website and everything redone, so we own knappsauto.com. I was waiting for a while for that website to come up.
You got it, huh?
I got it.
Did you have to pay extra, or it was just like...
No, it was $19.
Hell yeah, baby!
Thank you, GoDaddy.
Dude, that's awesome. Did you set a ticker, like if it was available?
No, I was just checking every once in a while, and it finally came up, and like, I'm like, all right, we got to pull
It's KN, right?
KNAPP, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. It's just...
Yeah.
So it's funny you say that. Everybody goes, Dale, why was it F1contractors.com and not F1 Contracting?
Yeah.
F1 Contracting was owned by somebody else.
Yeah.
So...
You got to pivot. That's business. You got to pivot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the name of the company is F1 Contracting.
Yeah.
But our email is sales at F1 Contractors. It was like 3 years in. I would check, just like you, which is crazy. I found F1 Contracting was finally available. Fuck them. I bought it.
Yeah.
Probably the same price. I don't even remember. So now I own F1Contracting.com and F1Contractors.com. Renews every year for whatever the blank space is, $100, $200. And so I own both. And then what it does is it gets forwarded to our one site.
Yep.
So it's like, piss off,
Yeah.
I own it.
Yeah. And someone who's looking at that place, they end up on your site.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've done it a couple times too. When another towing company would go out of business, we would get their phone number.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck. You'd buy it?
Yeah.
You started that strategy?
My dad came up with that. So my dad,
Wow.
Yeah.
So can you explain that to these people? Like, guys, think about expansion and how you... Sales is so big in your pipeline, and we also call it do you guys call it your funnel? You ever heard of that term?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've heard of your funnel. It's like your funnel's wide, and what you do is you catch all this and you drive it into your source.
Yeah.
And Knapp's Auto's here. Oh, so-and-so folds, let's buy their number.
Yeah.
Your funnel keeps widening if you buy their phone number.
Well, the thing with the towing, too, was, we're a AAA certified repair shop.
Okay.
So we would say, oh, hey, we're a certified AAA repair shop. Would you like to come back? We can look at your car today. So we were getting all that extra business from that. And the other AAA repair shops were getting upset, but they also didn't have millions of dollars worth of equipment invested in this and time and that kind of stuff.
Sure.
So what happened, though, eventually is we were like multiple time towman of the year. Our call rate was like 45 minutes or less on average.
How many employees did you guys have?
44.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And this was when your dad was running it?
Yeah. So I would run like the towing division and stuff, and
I got a good comment once you get past this.
So, but it was like herding cats, man. Like, I'm early 20s, like telling grown men, like, hey, this is how has work, like, you need to be at work at time. I'm telling grown men this stuff.
Yes. Yeah, I've been there. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm 21 years old, 22 years old. I'm showing up for work. I shouldn't have to tell you what to do and how to act. Like, you're a 45-year-old grown man.
Yeah, you probably got kids at the house. Like, you got to pay bills. Like,
there's a couple guys with grandpas. Like,
that's, right.
But we had some really great guys throughout the years. Some really, really solid people.
Okay.
Salt of the earth guys, and like, you get people from all walks of life.
Were they all W-2 employees?
No. Oh yes, yeah. No,
they weren't 1099. Nope. They were W-2.
Yeah, they.
See, that's genuine too, man. A lot of people don't know running a business. Like, are all your guys W-2? So that's another thing. Yeah. So that's another thing that I really battle with a lot of my friends in the construction world is they go, hey, why don't you just 1099 your guys? And I do struggle with this, but I think it's long term. It's good. When you 1099 a young kid, or you 1099 a guy that's 40, who's a carpenter, been doing this forever, you know what happens? You 1099 him for 5 years, he falls around on taxes, he doesn't pay them, and then he's fucked. Yeah. And then he either quits, tries to reorganize his life, and I lose him. And that's why hey, you either work for us. Now, don't get me wrong, like my tile setter, I 1099. Oh, yeah, I 1099. Yeah. But he gives me insurance. You know, my framing crew, if it's beyond our skill set, or like we're just going to lose money because it's a big project, I sub it out. Yeah. But majority of our work is in-house, and it's like building a culture, but I'm also building continuity. Yeah. You know, and I'm showing these kids, like, dude, you're going to get is it W-9 or what's at the end of the year? I forget. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for your taxes.
Yeah. So, like, the guys were just asking me, actually, like 2 days ago, they're like, hey, we didn't get it. And I'm like, I'll be honest, I don't send it out. Yeah. We literally pay a payroll company. They'll get it to you, I promise, in the next day or two, probably. Yeah. And my big thing was, they don't understand I'm really trying to take care of them by W-2ing them. Yeah. And I might control a little bit on, they signed a, like an employee handbook, blah, blah, blah. But guys, like, we're trying to build a company here and be consistent. If we bring in 10 more guys, everybody's got to abide by that. Right. We're 1099, you lose control. Yeah. You lose control, they get fucked on taxes. I'm trying to do a good thing, you know? Yeah, no, 100%. Like, we have a really nice 401k program for our guys. We got some guys with like whole-term life insurance policies that will pay up, and once they leave, like they retire with us, they get those policies. Oh, that's awesome, dude. So we got to talk more about that off the cuff, because it's a really nice. This year tool. We just got health insurance. Yeah, or we're literally in the process. Yeah. Do you offer that? So with ours, most of my guys have it through their spouses, but luckily, yes, which is great. That's a blessing. It's a very big blessing, and I have it through my spouse as well, which is a huge blessing. I do too. So thank you, Jackson Deacon and Associates, for the great health insurance. And I always make sure I thank them every year. Yeah. Because I don't think a lot of people don't realize how much that shit costs. Like, dude, my dad used to pay, like, I think $4,000 a month out of pocket for health insurance. Yep. For just him and your family. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, dude. It was wild. And then you know that's a fixed cost. Yeah. Like, it's built in. You got to account for it somewhere. Yeah. And man, so we just applied, and I got a young kid. He's 25, 26, and his parents luckily own a small business, so they have him on that now. Okay, cool. But they were essentially like, hey, we're going to kick you off. You need to get your own. Yeah. And that was, he negotiated with me. He's like, hey, a union company came in. I was like, hey, we'll pay you $28 an hour. Yeah. In health insurance. So I was like, okay, let me kind of calculate some things. So I made the decision. He's definitely worth it. Yeah. Like, and I always think people are worth probably way more than they are, honestly. Yeah. Like, but I want to take care of people. So I paid him the $28, and now I'm getting health insurance. It's going to be like $150 if I split it 50-50. Yeah. That's the bare minimum in the state of Ohio. I pay $115, he pays $115. He gets a $1,500 deductible, which is really good. Yeah. But I had my insurance broker walk me through it, and he's like, hey, just remember, if you start hiring guys with families, things will change. So I said, give me an example. 45, 2 kids, a wife. Yeah. He's like, Dale, you're paying $1,500.
Yeah.
It went from 115 to 1,500.
Isn't that wild? Yeah.
Yeah. So these companies like you, who's got 12 guys,
Yeah.
or like Dawson
Yeah.
War.
How many?
40.
40? That's a lot.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, it's insane, right? So you're paying, I mean, a guy like him's probably paying 15 grand a month.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Then people are like, oh, why are prices so high? Yeah, like there's a lot that go into it.
Yeah, like
lot.
everybody wants a corporate job, but then when you want to pay a blue collar company,
Yeah.
you don't even think about like, okay, like if my corporate medical sales job, I get health insurance, vacation, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
That's coming from somewhere.
Right.
But the blue collar guy doesn't deserve that.
Yeah.
He sure as hell does.
Right.
You know, like
Yeah.
you guys forget about that.
Yeah.
And that's the sad part about being in our trade.
Oh yeah.
Is people don't pay the respect a lot of times that we deserve.
Yeah, equipment is very expensive too. I can't even imagine what one of his pump trucks cost.
Oh.
It's probably 400 grand or something.
Yeah,
stupid
half
like
a million.
That. Yeah.
$500,000. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, like
Like the tow trucks, like we used to be able to buy a cab and chassis tow truck. Like cab and chassis was 25 grand. You throw a tow truck back end on it was another, 10 to 20 grand depending on what you want. And
so you're what, 75 grand in a truck?
that was it used to be like 40 to 50. Now they're $100,000.
And you had how many?
We had 40.
So did you have to
and we had like different styles of trucks too.
Sure.
And we had light service.
I was gonna say.
So it's like jump starts and that kind of stuff. So the way AAA did it, there was 5 different AAAs. They're all owned like by different sections. So AAA East Central was like Ohio, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and parts of Kentucky.
Like very regional.
Yes.
Yeah.
AAA California bought out AAA East Central.
Oh.
And they changed their whole pay structure.
Okay.
So we used to get these little postcards in the mail, and they have little smiley faces on them, and as long as 90% of them came back totally satisfied, we got our bonus, and it was $9 per call.
Yeah.
So we're doing 3,000 calls a month. That's $27,000.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So we would rotate our trucks out every year, all our guys being fresh uniforms. Like, I was able to hire a ton of guys. Like, we ran like a very clean-cut company. Like, it was good.
Yeah.
AAA East.
And it made you know your numbers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then AAA California came out, and they came out with this new. They're like, oh, we're gonna run it like California. California's great.
Crush small businesses.
Yeah. So what California, their structure was, everything's so densely populated. You would run 3,000 calls in like a 5-mile radius.
Right.
Yeah. So like your response time is a different ball game.
100%.
I was running East 55th downtown all the way to the Westlake Avon border.
You'll run 50 miles easily.
Yeah, south to Brook Park Road. And then we would have other guys who would go in satellite locations because the other companies couldn't like handle those.
Yeah.
So we'd send our guys out to help them. I remember the one month we did, I think, 5,400 calls.
5,400.
5,400.
Fuck.
So California buys out our area, and they send out 3-page surveys now to these people.
To the people that got service.
Yeah. And who sends back surveys? Pissed off people. 3-page surveys.
Yeah.
And if 90%.
And that's true. Can I cut you off really quick? So, I don't know if you ever took this class. So I took a marketing class. Well, actually, so I got a minor in marketing, like 1 or 2 classes shy. And the one thing I always remember is, statistically speaking, you're right.
Yeah.
The people who are going to leave a review are people who complain.
Uh-huh.
That's just natural.
Yeah.
It's like 75 or 80%.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And you probably learned that during that one class or
A 10K SB.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I really try to drive home our Google. I think we got like 400 5-star reviews.
Like how many people, if you have a good, 99% of the time you go out to dinner.
Yeah.
You go, I don't know, anywhere where I went with my wife.
Uh-huh.
Like today, I went to a great restaurant
Wow.
in fucking Cuyahoga Falls. Great service. I tipped the girl, dude, like 25, 30%. My wife even was like, she's on it, tip her good.
Yeah.
And I didn't leave a good review. I didn't.
Yeah.
But now I look back and I'm like,
Should've.
I need to fucking do it.
Yeah.
And everybody needs to do it because there's definitely more good reviews than bad. Mm-hmm. The unfortunate part is you're going to see more bad reviews than good.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're going to do.
I get a ton of new business just from people seeing our reviews and like our customers going out of their way and be like, hey, this is how they help me.
Are you doing something to drive that?
So what I used to do is we used to do like a giveaway every month with like a giant check So I typically have 10 people leave reviews, and we give away $100 every month. And it was a great way to drive in those Google reviews.
Yeah.
And now they've organically kind of created themselves, and with more customers and that kind of stuff. But every once in a while I get a bad review, and it was usually over something price driven. And one of the most recent ones, and it's funny because like ad agencies are like, oh, you have this bad review, we can get it taken down for you.
Take it down, yeah.
I don't want it taken down. I want people to see, and then they can see my response to it as well.
Sure.
This guy was from California.
Dude, I had fucking reviews from Mexico.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck
This guy came to my shop though. Like, we worked on his car. He was from California. He wanted to bring his own like cheap ignition coils for a Volkswagen. I'm like, it's not going to work. And
he brought his own parts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like, I don't put on customer supply parts. Like, we got out of that.
No. I didn't insure that.
Yeah. So
warranty it, nothing.
No, we stopped doing that, and then he gives me a bad review, and he calls me up, and he goes, I want my money back, but I'll take down my review if you give me my money back. I go, no, I fixed your car, and I gave you a price beforehand. It's an honest price.
Yep.
It's with good quality parts. I'm not putting like a cheap Chinese coil on a Volkswagen.
Yeah, for sure. And Volkswagens are finicky.
Yeah. So this guy's trying to review hostage me. I'm like, we don't negotiate with terrorists, buddy.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Sorry, pal.
So like, you're not going to make or break me, and you're not my ideal customer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it was just one of those things. It was pretty funny.
But the response is huge.
Yes. So we go through and I lay out all the facts so people can see, and it's usually calculated and it makes sense.
So, we drifted off topic like usual. The whole hiring great mechanics. Mm-hmm. All these great mechanics you have. Can you talk about how long these guys have been there? And
so we have a really long longevity with my guys. So
low turnover rate.
Well, it depends. So low turnover rate for a good mechanic. Well, I'll say a great mechanic.
Uh-huh.
So Bob has been with us for almost 25 years.
Okay.
Bill's been with us for about 20 years. Our tow truck driver / kind of front desk guy, Keith's been with us for 30 years.
Yeah.
Paul has been with us on and off for about 20 years. Like
so these are good people. So like when you say on and off, because Dawson deals with this.
Yes.
There's guys that'll leave thinking they get paid the fucking world. They're promised fucking unicorns and all this bullshit, and then they're like, hey,
people
Dawson or Jerry.
They'll jump ship for $1.
Yeah, they'll jump ship for $1, and they're like, you know what, dude, it's not everything I promised.
Yeah.
And you're like, yep, I know, I told you.
Yeah.
You burn your hand.
So Paul's a great guy. Paul will tell you, like, he's a hothead, and like his emotions will get the best of him sometimes. But then he moved to Florida for a bit, then came back and worked at our other shop, and then left there, and then he came back and worked for me, and he's been there for probably 6 years now.
Okay.
But I also know how to deal with Paulie. I know what makes him tick. I know how he works and stuff. So
everybody's different.
Yes, 100%. Everyone needs something different. You find that out with like your kids. Like everybody needs something different.
That's a good way to manage them.
Yeah. So, and then my two most recent hires, Rob. He's our age. He came from a dealership, was there for 8 years. He's been with me for a year, and it's been fantastic. And we're giving him the opportunity to grow. And he's been an awesome part. I tell him, like, hey, Rob, like, you're part of the future here. Like, you are somebody I want to retire with me.
Yep.
Like, I'm bringing you up, and like I want everyone to go up. And then my newest hire, Jesse, he was in the military for 4 years, was an Army mechanic, did 10 years of software development.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, got out of that, and now we hired him, and he's been with us for about 4 months, and he just fit right in, perfect with the culture.
Really?
Great guy, always happy, great attitude. We went through about 5 other guys before we got him.
Yeah, dude, and that's usually how it goes.
Oh, dude, I had to fire a guy for drinking a tall boy in his van at lunch.
I was about to say halftime.
Yeah. So
lunch. That's crazy.
Yeah. So this guy, he's an old school tech, Pete, and this is a funny story. So Pete comes. I just need someone to give me a chance, man. Like I'm good. Like I'll show you all this stuff. I'll come to work every day.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, man, I'll give you a chance. He's 65 years old, like, looks like a beat up stray dog.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, Pete, like, let's do it, man.
Jerry's heart.
Yeah, and he doesn't know how to take it. I'm very sarcastic and I joke around and stuff, and he'd look at me like, what?
Yeah.
So I'm big on everyone sits down at 1 o'clock at lunch. Okay. We all sit down, we have a meal together, you get to know each other.
For sure. Over some food, dude?
Yeah.
Do you eat lunch with the guys a lot?
Oh, every day.
Really?
Every day.
You pack or you buy sometimes for the guys?
Oh, yeah. We usually buy like once a week.
Yeah.
I keep those guys well fed.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You got to.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, dude. I take my guys out. I try, and it's funny because I straight up tell them, I'm like, hey, when you're getting lunch a lot, we're doing good. When we're really slow and things aren't hot right now.
Yeah.
You pack that boy, or you can go out and buy your own. But
yeah. So.
It's really seasonal, you know.
So I tell this guy, we hire Pete, and I go, hey man, make sure you come in, sit down with us, have a meal, we learn a bit more about you.
Because it's optional.
Yeah. So I gotta go to my van. So I start getting suspicious.
Yeah.
And I'm asking him some questions. I'm like, what do you do after work? Knock off a couple beers and that kind of stuff. He's like, oh yeah, I get 3 Bud Light Limes every single night. Tall boys. He said it's a good American lager that agrees with him. So he's like, I don't do any of the hard stuff, just that, just 3 Bud Light Limes every night. Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, so we're talking. And I go out the parking lot. This is day 4 of him working there.
Day 4?
Day 4. So I was like, what is this guy doing in his van?
Yeah.
And it looks like he's drinking a tall boy. I'm like, okay, could be Arizona tea. So he comes in the shop after lunch, and he's all happy and jittery and stuff. So I walk out to his van, and in his cup holder is a Bud Light Lime tall boy.
What he was talking about.
Yeah. And then underneath his seat is an ice house.
Jesus Christ.
So I go, Pete, level with me, man. What are you doing in your car? I do my phone calls, take care of business. I'm like, what about the tall boy? He's like, oh, that's from the night before. I go, okay, you got another one on your seat. Oh yeah, that's from before too. I go, if I go in the back and get my breathalyzer, are you gonna pass? He goes, oh, absolutely not.
Jesus Christ.
I go, Pete, you can't fucking work here, man. You're drinking and working on cars.
Yeah. Not a shot. It's a liability, dude.
Yeah, he goes, it's just 1 beer. What does it matter?
Yeah.
I go, it does matter, man.
Yeah, no, dude.
Yeah.
You can't have. And
I go, do you need a ride home? No, I'm fine.
Jesus Christ.
So.
Those are tough ones.
Yeah. It's kind of funny.
At least you didn't invest a bunch of time in it.
Yeah.
So.
But the worst part was he lied to me.
Yeah. Oh. Just be honest.
Yeah. Don't tell me that you just drink Bud Light Limes when you got an ice house there.
Well, the second you said ice house, I was like, dude, this dude's boozing hard.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I just told the guys when we just redid our yearly, handbook, and I said, hey, if somebody gets hurt on the job, whether it's you guys or a new guy, I said, you got to go for a drug test.
It's fair.
Because, with us using high-power saws, lifting a lot of heavy lumber, if somebody gets hurt, falls in a hole, and you break your leg, no offense, I really want to take care of you, but if you're fucking high, and I don't know.
If it's your fault, yeah.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, and it's not just 2 people. There's a whole, it affects everyone's life.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
We went through quite a few guys. I had a young guy who he had a really, really rough upbringing. His dad's in jail, his mom's a drug addict. I went to his grandfather's funeral, and his mom is on her phone scrolling through Facebook and laughing while they're giving his grandfather's eulogy. Just a rough home.
Yeah.
So this dude would be so argumentative with me. He wouldn't get his license. I offered to give him a car. I had a car, it needed brake lines. I go, come in on Saturday, I'll teach you how to run them. It needs a valve cover gasket, I'll pay for everything, I will give you this car.
And he worked for you?
Yeah, you can have this car. Oh, I don't want it. I don't want that kind of car. I go, okay.
What?
So he ended up buying some clapped out Volvo, got in a wreck, then bought a BMW and that kind of stuff. And then he's just his attitude is getting worse and his work's getting shittier. And I bought this new, real nice state-of-the-art tire machine that practically does everything for you.
Yeah.
Center mount so you can't scratch up the rim. I don't know what the hell he did. Some guy brought a 2024 TRD Pro, all black wheels in it. He gouged up this rim. It just looked like he took a butter knife to the edge of it. I go, what the hell is this, man?
No shit.
The guy left and then came back. So I didn't even get to catch it. And I go,
You try to put it on the car?
he put it on the car and shipped it.
Oh, holy fuck.
So I'm like, holy shit, man. I go, this is not supposed to be like that. I'm like, I'll take care of your rim. Like, don't worry.
Yeah.
So I got it like recoded and everything for him. And I asked him, like, you didn't see that? He goes, no. I go, how could you not see that?
Yeah,
like,
bullshit.
We're talking like a 1/4 inch line around the whole outside of a black rim, just polished aluminum. And I'm like, dude, like, and he's just getting like attitude. I'm like,
What's
dude,
up? So
see ya.
Running a business like you, what's a good machine like that cost? 20 grand, 30 grand?
I think this one was 20 grand.
So
and that's like lower end. You can get 40, 50 grand
Sure.
tire machines. Like,
all right, so when you buy a tire machine or things like that, I mean, are you guys in a position you'll just buy it right out, or you'll finance it?
we finance that one with 0%.
Oh fuck, why not? Yeah.
So we got a really good relationship with Federated Auto Parts. They'll give me like 6 to 12 months, same as cash, and
Oh shit.
Yep.
Yeah, why not?
throw it on the bill. And
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Can you grab me another Ultra if you don't
sure,
mind?
yeah. I'm gonna lock up here.
So I did have a question. I'm gonna spark another cigar here.
Go for it.
I actually got one for you.
All right.
It's Black Market.
Okay.
You ever had one?
I probably have. Yeah, I think I have.
Black Market's pretty good. Whenever you're done with that, but
Yeah.
Michelob. I know your hip's bad over there.
Yeah, I'm on a struggle bus.
So I think a lot of people, and we didn't answer it, and we didn't even ask, but when you, I know how Dawson did it, and I revert back because honestly, he was my first friend and experience of purchasing from a family member.
Yeah.
When you purchase from your dad, right?
Yeah.
And guys, if you're listening, whether you're purchasing from a family member or somebody else,
Yeah.
there's a couple things that these banks look for. One, if you don't mind me asking, what did you buy your dad's business for?
So I think he got
It's probably a couple mil.
No, so we don't own the property. So a lot of that.
It's rented.
I rent it.
Leased? No shit.
I rent it from him. Yeah, I do a triple net.
Wait, from your dad?
Huh?
So your dad owns it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He owns
So
the
this is a
property.
little different.
Yes.
So go ahead and explain that.
he owns-
because
yeah.
It's very nice that you set your dad up like that.
Yeah. So nice that he set me up like this. So he did.
No, for sure, because it's less on the
Right.
It's
Yeah.
less
So
purchase cost.
right. Exactly. So there's a couple different ways you can do it. People say always buy the property if you can, but oftentimes you might not be able to afford to buy the property, or you'd be cash poor if you buy the property.
Yes, because your monthly rate is so high.
Right, exactly.
You need
So, no, I already cut it.
Oh.
So what we were able to do is, my dad did self-financing.
Okay.
So there's a rate that the SBA establishes for like minimum
Nice.
rate. So that's what we do. And I think it comes out to like $8,000 a month that I have to pay him.
Okay.
And then we pay $7,000 in rent for both of our locations.
Yep.
I pay both property taxes.
Okay.
So Lakewood's pretty high property tax. So I pay about $25,000 a year in property tax for Lakewood,
Really?
and I think Olmsted Falls is $13,000. So
Jesus.
yeah, so higher property tax.
So the
rates.
next time you open your third location, I mean, that's something to look at.
Oh yeah, 100%.
As you
yeah.
expand, it's like who has less property taxes.
Right, Lorain County, Medina County.
You want to come down to Medina,
Yeah.
bro? Mhm.
So I mean, I live in Lorain County, so wouldn't be bad. But yeah, and then I also pay for his truck
Okay.
and his cell phone.
So this was off the books, though.
Yeah.
It wasn't like through a bank.
No. And a
You
lot
kind
of
of got lucky like that.
100%, but a lot of times, though, especially in my industry, is not well. People are private equity is starting to buy up auto repair shops.
That's what I was gonna bring up.
But if I'll get like letters and that kind of stuff sent to me on it, but
Yeah, I get a lot of emails regarding private equity, and I told my guys this year, I said, they're like, we're making these changes, and I like the kids I got because they asked me, well, Dale, you're making these changes. What are your goals long term? There's a couple different.
it's fair.
My goals are variable, and what I mean by that is, I told them straight up, a private equity firm, they're looking at a couple things. They're looking at your revenue. You could make a ton of money, but the fact is, if I can't walk away,
Yeah.
they're not going to buy it.
No, and the problem with most people who want to sell their business is they are the business.
Yes. And I can't, so that's what I'm structuring this year.
Yeah.
I said, guys, we need to structure it where at the end of the day, if somebody came in, maybe I'm here for a year or sign a contract for 2 years.
Right, yeah.
And I could transition. I said also everything's being structured so they could plug in anybody they want. They see our sales pipeline, this is how it's done. But the most important thing is, and a lot of people don't think about, is marketing in your area. Is your name a brand?
Yeah.
Is your brand something that, it's not Dale's company, it's F1 Contract.
Yeah.
So we have a couple different pivot points, not pivot points this year, but like focal points.
Yeah.
One, brand awareness. Another one is efficiency with our new CRM, and then the third one is essentially me being able to step away.
Yeah.
And me stepping away is not me doing it, like not doing anything.
Yeah.
It's I have to slowly get out of the field.
Working on the business as opposed to in it.
Yes, exactly.
And I don't like to toss that around, but yeah, it's 100% true.
Yeah, and so what I told them is, guys, if in 3 years somebody wants to come to us, because, and you probably know, is they look at multiples of 3, 6, 9. That's how they look at it. I said our goal is this year to do $1 million in revenue. We haven't hit it yet. If we do $1 million, you look at it as okay, they'll buy us for 3.
Yeah.
But you have to have brand awareness. I said if somebody came to us and they wanted to buy us for $3 million, I said I promise you guys, there's nothing on paper, but I just know how I'll take care of my people. I said you guys that have been here, last 2 years, I'll cut you a $100,000 check.
Yeah.
Because we don't have debt.
Yeah. And chances are they're going to want to keep them too.
Yeah. I said I'll give you $100,000. Boom. You leave, do whatever you want. I said, and Chris will get a little bit more.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, what do you do? And I already know what I would do. I honestly would love, and I think you'd be good at it too, is starting a consulting marketing firm for small business to either grow it or grow it and sell it to a private equity. Because these PEs, I mean, dude, when we were in college, PEs would buy doctors' offices. PEs would buy opticians, more of the medical trades, things that are super easy.
It's probably all saturated now.
It is.
Yeah.
That's why they're coming after blue collar.
Yeah.
Because that's all that's left. They bought everything else.
You're right.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
They bought it. I mean, dude, even our fucking daycare that we're going to send our daughter to, I was asking, and they were like, yeah, they bought all 6 of our locations like 3 years ago.
Wow.
Like,
there's actually kids there?
Yeah. It's not Somalia.
It's not a Leering Center?
Yeah. It's not Minnesota. Is that Minnesota?
I think it was.
Yeah. I mean, great business model.
Okay.
I mean, it's
one way to wash money, I guess.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Way out. So okay, so that's how you did your dad. So your dad's taking care of. Now, being an old school guy, he is right. Now, let's be honest. I never met him, but that motherfucker, I feel like, just wants to just be around, hang out.
No, he's 100% hands off. Like
really?
He's a busy guy though. Like he has a house in Florida, so he goes down there for about 5 months a year.
Your mom go with him?
Yeah. My grandmother, she's gonna be 100 this year, but she's like, they moved her into an assisted living facility. So he was taking care of like her house and like getting that ready to sell. So they sold that, and then he's always doing like some sort of project at his house. He's got a couple classic cars.
So he's staying busy.
Oh, he's always very busy.
Okay.
Or like when we bought our most recent house, he was over there and like helping us like do the floors and that kind of stuff. And
yeah, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Because some guys like to poke around, and just like bebop around, and they can't let it go.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
No, it was tough for him, but my mom said it was very good for him to retire, but it was definitely tough for him to let go.
Yeah.
But that's also, I always say it was his first child. Like he built that from the ground up, and
yeah. So if you're 50% owner, but I feel like, dude, like the ins and outs of it.
Yeah.
Is your brother involved as much? The other 50%? Like, what's he manage then?
So if
you're fucking doing all this,
my focus is the business. Like I enjoy that. Like that's my passion. So Spencer runs our Olmsted Falls location. He kind of handles that. I'm more of like, I guess you could say, the big picture guy.
Sure.
So I want to open up 5 shops. I want one of them to be a nonprofit. I do a lot of hiring.
About that,
So my goal would be to own 5 shops. One of them be a nonprofit, some sort of tying in nonprofit to help out kids with cardiac issues.
Yeah.
Because when I was in the hospital, my mom was able to stay with me. So I see all these other kids, and they don't have any support network there. There's no parents. The parents are working. The one kid who was next to me in the one room I shared, he was like 8 years old. I think I was like 14 at the time. And this kid had a hole in his heart, and he was just waiting for a heart transplant.
Jesus Christ.
Like, I think 2 years.
He waited on the list.
Yeah, just the nicest look. I have no idea what happened to this kid. But like, I want to be able to help families like that. So whether it's I'm able to pay a couple months, or for flights out, or just like, give these kids a good Christmas or something like that.
So, I mean, have you looked into how do you even stage that? Like, what's the segue into?
So I would have to start a 501c3, and
I was wondering if
our
it was
rugby
501c3.
organization wasn't a 501c3, so I have a little bit of stuff with it, but I have a pretty good network of people.
Yeah.
So the nice thing too, I'm in that BNI, Business Networking International. So if you are a company looking to grow, I highly suggest getting into one of those. I've been in it for 10 years.
Yeah.
It's been great for us, but the network you can build with that. So I can find people who are in other nonprofit organizations and pick their brains about it.
Sure.
Yeah. So I would like to.
Do you feel like you need to be so profitable? And I've always thought about this. Like, we're doing a giveaway this year with the local community. So haven't even announced this yet, but essentially our lumber distributor, Lodi Lumber. I talked to the owner, Whitney. She actually she took over the company from her father. It's like a 5th generation lumberyard. Yeah.
Awesome.
And they do a bunch of custom stuff. So I approached her and I was like, hey, I would like to build lemonade stands for kids.
Okay.
You guys donate the lumber. I'll come up with a simple, feasible design.
Yeah.
Me and my guys will build it on our own dime. And then let's team up and go, like, maybe we draw 4 names a month.
Yeah.
And you come, the family will come, and we're supporting to, like, teach entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
And teach running a business, but also it markets, hey, you guys need lumber, come here.
Yeah.
You need a construction company, come here.
I like it.
Only Medina County.
Yeah.
So it keeps us local.
Yeah.
And so
is most of your work in Medina County?
the goal is to try to do that.
Yeah.
Medina County is very wealthy.
Yeah.
And it's pretty big.
Yeah.
So, obviously I didn't grow up here. I grew up in Cuyahoga. And we do work up there. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong, but with us, like you have a staple, right? Like you have a brick and mortar.
Yeah.
Me, it's travel time.
Yep.
Travel time is fuel. Travel time is time. And if I could get on a job earlier, spend more hours there, spend less fuel,
right.
The company's more profitable.
Time is money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The company's more profitable. So if I could stay within Medina County, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So I think us starting this, like, essentially, like I said before, beta program of let's start this donation for free. If we get started in Medina County and see how we grow,
yeah,
I think that's where we need to start.
Yeah.
And it also creates that segue of the whole P&E. If I could build up my reputation of, hey, these guys, everybody knows F1 contracting in Medina County.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Right.
Like, it's big enough where it could just funnel it,
That's very true.
So.
Going to become a household name.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's what I want. Hey, so you being with cars, speaking of household names, you've heard of F1.
Yeah, the racing.
They came after me legally.
Did they really?
I ever tell you this? Like 3-4 years ago, they hire lawyers.
Yeah.
They hire a law firm, and their goal is to protect their intellectual rights.
Right.
Well, they sent me a bunch of emails, a bunch of letters in the mail.
Yeah.
Calls, very threatening, as in, hey, you need to change your name. So I started to look into this, and me, just being the person I am, it's like, hold on a second.
Yeah.
You're not going to bully me. Come to find out, all this research I did, they filed the trademark in construction trades. So F1 Racing filed F1 trademark in a ton of different trades.
I believe that, yeah.
Smart move. The problem is, in the state of Ohio, the way they look at it is, I was a business before they even filed their trademark. So I'm grandfathered in. So I beat them to that.
Nice.
I then approached them with corporate bullying. Corporate bullying's a no-no.
Yeah.
Big company coming after small company. Another thing that kind of closed it was, if my logo, and I was going to go to this extent if I had to, If I stood on the corner of a very populated like intersection in downtown Cleveland,
Yeah.
and I held my logo up on a sign, and I asked people, "Hey guys, what does this look like?" If people weren't thinking F1 racing,
Yeah.
it doesn't resonate. So it's irrelevant to their fight
Yeah.
because nobody here knows.
Right.
So majority of their business is in Europe. They do any races they do. They're down in Texas. Mm-hmm. So it's not even regional.
Yeah.
So I put a 7-page defense together. I was pissed. I put it together.
Yeah.
I sent it to them and presented to them over the phone.
Yeah.
3 years ago, I haven't heard since.
Nice, great.
But it was like, Chris at the time was like, "Hey man, no, we got to change our name," like panicking. And I was like, "Chill, bro." Like,
FU contractor, yeah.
yeah. Like he was just like, "We got to change our name. Like it's not worth it." I'm like, "No, like these guys are in the wrong here."
Yeah.
So
That's funny. That's very funny.
How do you like this, sir?
I like it.
So is there anything else maybe that we wanted to touch on? Maybe about your leadership skills?
Well, I want to pivot to, I touched about how AAA bought out this. So what happened was they changed their whole structure.
Oh yeah, how did you get rid of all the assets and all that?
So what we did is we tried out this new structure for a while. And when AAA came in, we used to make it was $35 for a tow.
Okay.
And that would include 3 miles free.
Okay.
So if I pick up somebody's car, if I tow a Bentley, 35 miles or 3 miles, they would pay me $35.
Sure.
And then jump starts were $17. So what they did is they changed everything to like $23. So they made a tow and a jump start worth the same amount of money.
Okay.
Now I could jump start 5 cars in an hour in a $5,000 Ford pickup truck.
Yep.
Or I could tow 2 cars in an hour in a $100,000 tow truck. And what they did is they started having their own light service trucks. AAA.
Oh.
So they took
because they were cheap to start.
Yeah, they took my profitability away on the towing side, gave it to the light service side, and then took away my calls on the light service side. And then I was only getting 18 surveys back per month on 3,000 calls.
Wow.
Yeah. So, like I said, who fills out surveys? Pissed off people.
Yep.
So we would lose our bonus. So we were losing $20,000+ a month in revenue.
You were burning money.
Yeah.
And you had to pay your guys.
Uh-huh.
Holy fuck.
So that was...
Were you the owner yet or no?
That was my dad was owning it. So
did you recognize this and be like, "Dad, we got to get out"?
We both did. Yeah, we
You
both
got to
did.
get out fast.
Yeah. So my dad's a very smart business guy.
Yeah.
So what we did is I started looking at all right, where's our call area? Where can we cut down times and that kind of stuff. And we
Did you explain this to the drivers? Like, hey, this is what's happening or no?
Oh yeah.
Because it's like you don't want them to look
you guys
at you
have to you need to tell these people if you get a survey, you have to send in totally satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
So they ended up taking away our profit was that bonus on the call was the profit.
Yeah.
So they took that away. We chopped down our area and we just ended up all right, this is not profitable anymore. We're done. So I got all our guys who wanted to stay in the towing industry jobs at other places, and then
that's awesome.
Yeah, then we started selling our trucks, and
that
was it. But it was over the course of a year or two where we started whittling down.
You'd have to.
Yeah.
You have to get rid of all that assets.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Were you an owner at the time or no?
No, Spencer and I became owners right at the end of 2023, 24 is when we first started. So.
Wow.
And we'd been out at AAA for probably 5 years at that time, so I decided just to focus on the automotive repair.
Yeah.
And it's much more profitable and a lot easier to manage.
So for all the guys out there that are running automotive repairs and things like that, is it, and I know you focus on Subarus, did you kind of just find your niche just because of where you live?
Yes, 100%. Yeah, so we noticed that a lot of people are calling up hey, do you guys work on Subarus?
Yeah.
This the shop down the street, or they said they're not familiar with them, they don't like working on them. So I took a little trifold sign out and I just put it right in front of our shop that said we specialize in Subarus. And that sign has made me more money than any other marketing thing. And people say, "Oh, your sign out front says you specialize in Subarus." I've been driving past it for years and I finally got a Subaru. I'm bringing it to you.
Yeah.
People find this on Reddit. I have other auto repair shops call me on their Subaru stuff.
Yeah.
I have people refer me out for all their Subaru.
No shit.
Yeah.
Now, and I know we've talked about this off the cuff, but do you guys do any performance stuff or no?
Not really. So like your WRX guys and that kind of stuff. Like I can put on stuff for them, but like I don't do any tuning. Like my bread and butter is your family who has a Subaru Forester or an Outback, and they want to go camping. They want to make sure their car's in good shape, and like they want to make sure it's reliable.
What kind of motors are those again?
Those are you like talking about the Boxer style engine?
Boxer, yeah. That's a unique motor.
Yeah, it is.
And if you're either you know it or you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So could you, because this might be an opportunity for me to introduce you to my guy who tunes and builds my cars.
Yeah.
Is you could install, right? Like you could install a bunch of performance parts. And
it's too big of a headache.
Is it? No,
oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's too big of a headache.
And then have him tune it.
Yeah. Like if you like classic cars and performance cars, they turn into it's a big time suck, and like the delicacy that you have to like you don't want anything around it.
You're trying to do volume.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just a different setup. Yeah.
It is 100%. We work on a lot of classic cars.
Do you?
Yeah. But oftentimes I get like the stigma with the classic cars is like the old timers. Oh, I used to do this and blah blah blah. I'm like, listen, man, if your car is going to be up on my rack and I'm putting a Primo on it, like it's going to be more expensive.
It has to be.
Like I had this one guy, he had a Lincoln Continental, like a 1956. I had a special order in a radiator for it from like Germany. They had to build it and send it over. I think the radiator was like $1,500.
Yeah.
And so what I did is I towed it from my shop in Lakewood to my shop in Olmsted Falls. I got a bigger lot there. We covered it up like so nothing could get like damage it. There's a high dollar car. There's only like 20 of them in the United States or something like that.
Yeah.
So like we go the extra mile to make sure.
But you got to pay for it.
Yeah. And this guy was super cool. This guy was great.
Some people respect it.
Yes.
So I send my Mitsubishi. You know it's a unique car. It's me and my builder were just talking about it. So 3000 GT is a 4G64 maybe. The motor is turned sideways.
Yeah.
So the way the transmission comes out is it's not to the rear.
Yeah.
It's to the side. And then it goes to a transfer case, which then...
Oh, yeah, because you're all-wheel drive, right?
Yeah, so it distributes it to the rear. And so he works on other cars. Like he works on GTRs, high performance.
Yeah.
He charges a premium, but his uniqueness is any part that he is putting on, he's already thinking like 10 steps ahead in terms of...
Oh, you have to marry the right parts together.
I have to marry the right parts together. I have to tune it. I know what oil runs best in it. And he talks about there's guys that come to him that are like... It'd be like a guy that, like me, who might feel comfortable putting a bunch of parts on his motor.
Oh, yeah.
And then he sends it to him to tune it. Dude, he's blown up fucking shit.
Oh, yeah.
On a dyno.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And the guys swear up and down, no, it's not.
Yeah.
And you got to sign a waiver. Like if something blows up and I didn't install this,
not my fault.
Not my fault.
Yeah.
And there's so many, like you said, delicacies of a high performance motor.
Right.
Like you need to know.
Yeah.
The tolerances are different. Like everything.
I had a guy the other day who was upset because we did an oil change on his WRX and he said like he was having some knocking with it. It's like a Subaru. And it's lowered. It's got ground
knocking?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, a WRX that's lowered, ground effects on it, big freaking spoiler on the back.
Yeah. He couldn't afford to take care of it.
Yeah, and those engines are very, very expensive to replace.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
they're about $13,000, aren't they?
Yeah. So we do oil change on it. I didn't hear any knocking on it, but at the same time too, he could have burnt old oil in there, which is thin, so it builds up oil pressure. We put some new oil on it, and
you ever heard of Rotella?
Oh yeah.
Do you guys use that a lot or no?
I don't use Rotella. I use Castrol.
Okay.
Like I use Castrol GTXs. I have it in bulk at my shop.
Oh yeah. Because I've heard a lot of guys.
We use Rotella on our diesels.
Because it's a thicker. It's thicker, right?
Well, it all depends on the weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something about when I was in the Subaru game, what's funny is I seen all these guys. They would be like, "You got to run Rotella. You got to run Rotella," but I would always take. So my car had 220,000 miles.
Original engine, right?
Original.
Yeah.
Which is rare.
Wow.
I had it tuned. I had an exhaust, an intake. I had some work done to it. I even did a DGR Is it
EGR delete?
Yeah, I did a DGR delete, but I had it tuned properly.
Yeah.
And these guys were like, "There's no way you have that many miles on it." I'm like, "Listen, I paid high quality money."
Did you beat the shit out of it?
No, and I didn't.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
People get these things, they just beat the shit out of it.
I drove for a fucking pharmaceutical sales job.
Yeah.
I'd get on it every once in a while, but like I never launch my cars.
If you launch
on the highway,
yeah,
I'm screaming like a demon.
Yeah.
But you're not ripping up much.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of torque, you know. Mm-hmm. And so I remember, dude, I shit you not, I was on the Subaru page and they couldn't believe it to the point where they were like, "You got to send us videos. We just don't understand." I sent them videos of my cold start, a walk around, dyno sheet. And these guys like fell on the floor.
Yeah.
You know where I took it for an oil change every time? One of those fucking
the quick change places?
Yeah, but the same one. Every time. For 213,000 miles.
How often were you changing the oil on it?
Every 5,000.
Okay.
Because my pharmaceutical job would pay for it. So it's like, why the fuck not?
I tell the average car that comes in my shop is probably 2,000 to 3,000 miles overdue on their oil change.
Over.
And I tell
over.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ.
I tell every customer
because now they're at like 10,000.
Yeah.
Well, technically, it's
never do that. Never do 10,000 miles. Mm-hmm. All the new stuff burns oil, especially the Volkswagens, Audis, 2-liter turbos. They burn oil. They'll burn a quart every 1,000 miles. All right, 10,000 miles, that's 10 quarts. No Audi holds 10 quarts. Maybe a GT. Maybe some high end with a gigantic oil pan. But
well, those. So my Mitsubishi, you know, it's like you start pushing. So we're building it for 700 horsepower.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, everything has to go.
700's a lot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, you know, dude, we're doing everything from oil coolers. Like everything is being tweaked.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and so. I would love for you to look through that list and you're like, it makes a lot of fucking sense on your end.
Yeah, probably.
Like, it makes more sense on your end than my end because that's what I pay him for.
Yeah.
I could build you a fucking house.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you a tits house, but like a car, like, I pay people for that shit.
Right, exactly. Like, you need to know what's in your wheelhouse.
Oh, yeah.
And if you screw up, then you got to be willing to pay for it. I had a guy, like, people are like, oh, I'm going to save some money. I'm going to do an oil change. I make no money on oil changes.
Yeah,
especially like, because I have actual mechanics who work on cars. Like, you go to a quick change oil place, there's some guy making 12 bucks.
It's a kid in high school.
Yeah, changing. So
he's in a pit.
Yeah, so this guy decided to change oil on a Subaru.
Okay.
So he comes in, he's like, oh, my car's running like crap, like it's like surging and that kind of stuff. He drained his transmission fluid. So there's
that happened to my Toyota.
There's nothing in the transmission, and then there's 10 quarts of oil in the engine.
Oh my God. So Toyota did that at the dealership to my truck.
Yeah,
So I took I got a Tacoma Pro 18. I ordered it. Like the fucker was.
Yeah.
They only allotted so many, so I had to wait months for this. So, anyways, I have it now. You know, I had it for a while, paid off, and I take care of it. I take it to Toyota in Brunswick, Ohio.
Yeah.
I've been taking it there for like 5 years now. I don't know if they had a new tech or whatever, dude. It's back there for an oil change for 2.5 hours. And I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And they're finally like, hey, so we have to give you something to take home. And I'm like, well, what happened? We had a new tech working on it. He drained all your tranny fluid. Not the oil. I said, okay, you know, like.
Fill it up.
Fill the fucker up, top it off, I'm good to go. They're like, well, the problem is he's a Tech 1, and only a Tech 3 is certified to literally put tranny fluid in it.
Yeah.
They gave me a minivan.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, I had no problem. The problem was, this was on like a fucking Tuesday. I needed Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to tow my trailer.
Oh, yeah.
So they sent me home in the minivan. They gave me a Tundra the next day with a tow package.
Nice.
I was like, listen, like this has to happen for work. And, but dude, I had to wait. By the time they got it, it was kind of nice. The next 3 oil changes were like free.
Sweet.
Which was great, but it was like, you guys, you got somebody in there that.
Yeah.
You changed my fucking tranny fluid?
Uh-huh.
Like it was wild.
Yeah.
Like, and you know that's a big no-no.
There's a huge no-no.
I've heard, and
at least he didn't drive it.
I didn't. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, we could have put a new one in. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, I guess I've heard sometimes even if there's like if they're a sealed transfer case, And like they're changeable, like you could change it. I heard it's better to keep it in there.
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, a lot
What's
of
the reason for that?
They say like sometimes if you don't change it regularly, you can stir up sediment. So
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's better to just
either do it frequently, or don't do it at all.
Now you're an old school guy. Have you ever heard of the magnet on the oil filter?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so my Subaru that lasted forever.
Yeah. Almost every oil pan has a magnet in it. Yeah.
I ran. Harbor Freight sells these like heavy duty square magnets or rectangular. I had 2 of them. I put them on each side of my oil filter.
Yeah.
Every time I had that Subaru WRX changed. And like I didn't rip on it.
Yeah.
But when I did, I ripped on it.
What year is your WRX?
It was a 15.
Okay.
So it was the first time they came out with the new motor.
Yeah.
But dude, yeah, like I don't know if the magnets did it, but like
maybe
that little tweak.
Magnets are magical things.
But that's an old thing,
yeah,
you know. That's like when they didn't have the magnets on the oil pan.
Yeah.
Like I was just always taught, hey, throw some magnets on your filter, you know.
That's funny.
There's a couple things on your list that I know you wanted to talk about. And I don't know if we touched. I don't know if we touched on it. I'm trying to think. What else did we miss?
I don't know. Like just talking about like being a spouse. Like that's.
Oh, that's big, man.
Yeah. So like you got to find a good person, somebody who's going to support you. Like I said, my wife is my favorite person in the world. A second favorite now.
Yeah. Daughter's
third.
the favorite.
Yeah. So.
How does that dynamic work? Because I've thought about that, having a daughter. Like.
Yeah.
I know she's going to be my number one.
Yeah.
How does the wife feel about that?
Oh, she's also my wife's number one. So.
Yeah. Dude,
yeah.
So many videos I've watched. I agree. Like,
yeah.
You still got to make your time for her.
My wife did. I mean, it's amazing the stuff that she did to set these kids up. Like, her diet was on point. She took prenatals for multiple years. She didn't do an epidural. Like, she gave natural.
My wife's thinking about that too.
Yeah.
Now, does your wife like needles though?
I don't think no.
My wife.
It wouldn't have bugged her.
I have to hold my wife's hand for giving blood.
Yeah, no.
So she's like petrified of an epidural.
No, Carly would donate blood all the time because she's Rh negative blood, which is a super rare blood.
What the fuck is that?
It's like a super rare blood type.
I've never even heard Rh.
Yeah, Rh negative, yeah.
So is she like an alien?
They said like it's like some sort of alien like type blood like
Rh. I've never heard
Rh negative, yeah.
Can she take O?
I think it's like a universal donation is what it is, or something like along those lines.
Really?
But at the same time though, she has to get a shot of, I think it's called Rogam, not Rogaine.
I need that. I'm going Bolt.
So for because like your body will try to almost like fight off the baby or something. There's something with like the birth and having Rh negative blood where the body doesn't want to recognize the baby.
Okay.
So
interesting. Let's talk about dude, you did rugby?
Rugby, yeah.
10 years.
10 years of rugby, yeah. That's probably why I need a hip. So after college, you got into rugby. Yeah.
I guess you didn't play football.
No.
In college, but I believe you would have been a great college football player.
Maybe, who knows?
Where the fuck did this rugby fit in?
I've always thought rugby was a great sport. It looked fun. Like I had a good motor. I enjoyed running into people. So I met a couple guys playing at BW at a bar because Berea's right next to Olmsted Falls.
So you're just drinking and just having a good
just
time?
drinking, yeah. And then
they're like, you're big, you can hit people.
Well, I talked to them like, oh, we play rugby. I'm like, I've always wanted to play rugby. Like,
oh no shit!
Yeah.
Just like that's how it started.
Yeah. It was like they're having like some sort of like sports formal there.
Okay.
And the guys, I'm like, is it an actual like team for the college or is it a club team? Like, it's a club team. Like anyone can play. Like yeah. I'm like, all right. I'll go.
Good. I'm 45 and retired. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah. So I was 1 year removed out of college at that point. I go, all right. When's practice? I'll show up. I'll play for you guys. And they're like, no, you won't. I'm like, no, I'm gonna come out. Like just like when is it? Like tell me. Like give me your phone number. When is it? It was Tuesday. Next day. So I showed up after work. And then I like ran over all the guys.
No shit.
Yeah.
Did you just like?
Yeah.
What the fuck were you guys doing for the last 5 years?
Yeah. So I mean,
That's great.
I had no idea the sport at all. I just would run in a straight line. There's stiff arm people like, and
it's like playing Schmear the Queer.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You can't call it that anymore. But
What do they call it now?
No, they probably don't have it.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. No,
so I remember playing my first game. We played up in Akron, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, I had no idea what was going on. There's 30 people on the field. It's 15 versus 15. It's 80 minutes long.
Oh, it's a 15 versus 15.
Yeah. So
I've never watched a game.
The rugby that's in the Olympics is 7-on-7.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, and
Okay.
there you have 2 7.5s.
How big is the field, though?
Football size.
For 7-on-7?
Yeah. So it's a fast-paced game.
Fucking A it is.
But there's, it's a lot less abusive than 15-on-15.
Yeah.
15-on-15 is just running into each other for 80 minutes straight, where 7-on-7 is, there's a lot less tackles. There's not many scrums.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask you. What's the thing where everybody gets in on?
That's a scrum.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I knew I was hooked in rugby when I got to catch a kickoff. Like, being a lineman my whole life.
Yeah. That's our dream, dude.
Yeah. So I'm sitting next to one guy. I'm like, man, I hope this comes to me.
I played a lot of kickoff and kick return in college, and I love fucking dudes up.
Yeah.
But when you got that ball,
it's like a whole.
You're like, this is my moment.
Yeah. So like my adrenaline spiked when I caught that. Like it was like God, like I was like boom. I'm like yes.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, I ran all the way down to the 5. I almost scored.
Really?
Yeah. So I was probably, I don't know.
So you did that for 10 years?
10 years.
Where'd you guys travel?
Yeah, we traveled all around. So we played for the Cleveland Rovers after the men's club.
Are they still a team?
Yeah, we've been around we did our 40th anniversary tour in 2018. So we're getting close to 50 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, so we did our 40th anniversary tour. We went over to Ireland and Scotland and played, got our ass kicked. But
Are they that good there?
Oh yeah, like they start, like, how good we are at football? That's how good they are at rugby.
Sure.
Like, because they all start super low, and rugby's a highly skilled game. You have to pass and no plays and all that kind of stuff. So
there's plays.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, different styles and.
Is there guys that play offense defense, or it's like?
No, you're on both sides of the ball.
Both sides of the ball.
Yeah. So what's funny is we'll get a football player who comes out, usually like a middle linebacker type, and makes a good tackle. Yeah. He's like, oh yeah. And like the play's still going on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, dude, like, come on, we gotta go. We gotta run downfield. So.
Oh wow, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
It's just going on the whole time.
Wow.
So we've done trips to Canada, all over the United States. I had a blast. I met some of the best people I know. Some of my best friends playing rugby.
Yeah.
And it's the best thing about the rugby is the community that comes with it. Like, wrestling community is a small knit community. You meet another wrestler, like your instant friends. It's the same thing with rugby.
Yeah.
So at the end of the match, if I'm visiting, like say like you were visiting me.
Yeah.
You come to my bar, I pay for your alcohol, and we give you food. And we after and we sing songs and like all sorts of stuff. And
is it certain songs?
Yeah, there's like all sorts of different like rugby songs.
Oh, there's rugby because it's all European.
Yeah.
Like there's no American rugby songs, is there?
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they're all like goofy like chants and all that kind of stuff. Like,
no shit.
A bunch of funny stuff.
So there's like a whole. I mean, to me, it would be like an underground life of rugby in the United States.
Yeah, it's a big like different culture, especially.
Why don't we have
football.
a semi-pro team or anything?
Like that was what the Cleveland Rovers technically would be.
Oh, really?
I guess. Yeah, if you wanted to call them semi-pro. There was Major League Rugby, which is like a professional.
In the U.S.?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So I thought about trying out for it. I probably could have played if I wanted to when I was younger.
Yeah.
But like you're making $30,000 to do it, and it did not seem economically like feasible for me.
You could do oil changes for that.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah,
and at the same time too, like, I'm getting married, and I have a funny story about getting married and how we actually ran the wedding venue that we were at.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
So you being a
wedding venue.
Wedding venue yourself, yeah. So my wife, we rented this place called Breezewood.
Okay.
It was in Sheffield.
Okay.
And my wife goes, and it's like 2 months before our wedding, 2 or 3 months, and it looks terrible. There's shit everywhere, like nobody's like taking care of the lawn and all that kind of stuff.
Wow.
And my wife's talking to this guy. He's like, what's going on? He's like, oh, well, we have our volunteers. Like, what do you mean you have volunteers? And it was like a couple doctors who own this place. And my wife's like, I could run this better than you. And the guy's like, oh, you should talk to my boss then. So she called him up. He fired him, and my wife and one of her maids of honor, her best friend Taylor, they took over our wedding venue because they were going to close it down.
Really?
So we saved about 8 weddings. And like we were, like I did all the grounds.
Why didn't you fucking buy it?
Oh, we couldn't have afforded it. It was like 50 acres. Like.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, it was a huge compound and stuff.
Oh.
But like it.
Is it still a wedding venue?
I think somebody bought it out and then redid it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, it was a beautiful place. Like we we saved our own wedding. We saved like 8 others. My wife ran it and probably knocked a couple of years off her life. She was so stressed out.
Yeah. No shit.
The day of my wedding, like the bathroom started breaking, so we had to rent like a porta potty.
Oh.
And then the bathroom started backing up because the people who owned the venue never got the septic pumped out.
Yep.
So I had to go to Harbor Freight and I pumped out the clean side.
Shut the fuck up.
The morning of my wedding, I pumped it out.
Where'd you go with it?
I just pumped it because it was the clean side. I just pumped it into the field.
Oh, because it was clean side.
Yeah.
It just needed flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
that's crazy.
Yeah, so
that's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, dude, it was wild.
You really wanted to get married.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, you're hot. I'm not losing this opportunity.
Yeah, so we invited 300 people to our wedding and 312 showed up.
What?
Yeah. A couple extra guys from the rugby team.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's the way opposite.
Oh, yeah. Like, everyone's, 10% of people aren't going to come. We had like 2 people say they weren't going to come, and then we had like 20 extra people.
No shit. Yeah. What'd you guys do for food?
We had, it was TJ's Butcher Block, so he did like a big barbecue. So we had a barbecue bar on one side, a taco bar on the other. It was great.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the night, he took everything that was left over and like made like snacks and stuff. And somebody paid the DJ an extra hour to stay. So instead of closing down at 10, we closed down at 11, 11:30, because we didn't have to answer to anyone. So probably
you technically own the place.
Probably cost a couple extra $1,000 in booze.
That's crazy.
And then the bus driver that we had hired, like, oh yeah, I'll stay, no problem. So it worked out great. We had a blast.
Wow, I never knew that.
Yeah, it was
no shit. Did you have a bunch of Garfield guys there because of Eric, or just Eric?
Just Eric was there.
Yeah. Nice. Bunch of Heidelberg guys.
We had my roommates, Ross and Dan, and then a bunch of guys from the wrestling team and
was
stuff.
Corey there?
Yeah, Corey was there, yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Corey and I like stayed in touch like pretty much throughout the whole thing, so.
Yeah. Yeah, Corey's a good guy.
Yeah.
So, how do you like this cigar?
It's good.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
It's a good pull.
You can taste it, yeah.
I just found these recently at the local shop, and I got a couple buddies that the ones who.
Do you go to that one that's like right out of like in town?
In Medina?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you been there?
Yeah.
The one where like, it's like
somebody's house.
No.
It's like right outside the square.
No, this one's not it. This one is. It's not a house. No. This, I don't even know what the fuck it's called, to be honest, but. This one, they actually had a lounge.
Okay.
But because the way Ohio laws are set up, you cannot have a lounge that is in a like a center, like connected to another building.
Okay.
So if you have any kind of business connected to you, you can't have a cigar lounge.
Huh.
Even if you have ventilation, which is by far the dumbest thing ever. Because I got turned on to cigars in Michigan. There is a big chain up there called Wild Bill's.
Okay.
Wild Bill's would be like, dude, it's I don't even know. We don't even have something like that here. Any kind of plaza here where you got like a Verizon shop or a T-Mobile shop, there's a Wild Bill's.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a cigar shop.
In Michigan, but they also have a liquor license.
Yeah.
And so you'd walk in, you could buy everything from like whatever those kids smoke in their vapes to like just natural tobacco, cigar shop, but then they have a bar attached. So we had one Wild Bill's in Michigan where me and like 10 guys, every Thursday we would go.
Yeah.
And we had that cigar room allocated.
That's great.
Yeah, and it was in a plaza.
Yeah.
Well, it's illegal in Ohio to have a plaza. So these guys started it. They had to shut down, but they kept their cigar selection open. So they have, I'm not lying, they probably have 70 to 100 linear feet of humidors.
That's nice.
At this place. Yeah, so I don't know. I really like it.
I went to Robusto and Briar today. It's a nice place in Lakewood. You used to be able to bring your own beer and stuff in there. I'm not sure if they changed those rules or not. And then I'd also go to Cousins.
I've heard of Cousins.
Yeah, and Dad's. In West Park.
Okay.
So it was right across the street. PJ McIntyre sponsored us, so we'd always go over there and get our cigars and stuff before like our games.
How'd you get turned on to cigars? Rugby?
Probably, yeah. And then like I was doing yard work and stuff, and I don't Probably my buddy
Doing
Adam.
yard work?
Yeah, yard work, doing like man stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's wild.
I would sit out there on my mower.
Was it an older guy that turned you on? Or?
No, it was one of our coaches, Tom Cleary's big into smoking cigars.
Okay.
So it was another one of our coaches, Nails, and he'd always be smoking cigars. Hey Jerry, I want to try this. Yeah, sure, no problem.
Yeah, no problem.
So yeah, but probably during rugby.
No shit.
Yeah.
So if you could give a message, maybe one or two good things, like for a guy that wants to literally start an automotive shop,
Yeah.
or maybe they're struggling in some things, what are some things they could tighten up to kind of give a good message to those guys?
Well, so if you want to own an automotive shop, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can either start your own, or there's the industry starting to age out. So there's a lot of shop owners like my father's age, 70, getting close to the 70-year mark, and they don't have internal candidates. Like,
They don't have family to buy it.
no, and they want their legacy to continue. They don't want it to be bought out by,
PE.
Joe Blow Automotive, or another Conrad or something like that come in and just they want to have like their legacy intact.
Yeah.
So that's a great opportunity for young guys, is to come in and say, hey, I'm interested. I want to work somewhere where I have an opportunity at ownership.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't have those aspirations, or they think they have those aspirations, and then they start dipping their toes in the water like, whoa, this is a lot different.
Yeah.
So do your research, listen to as many podcasts, read as many books as you can, find a group. I'm in like a 20 group with other shop owners and stuff.
Okay.
So we meet once a quarter. We talk about, hey, our profit margins, what do those look like? What's working for you? What are some things that you've run into? What are some new techniques or some technology on the horizon?
Yeah.
So you always want to be learning. That's the main thing. Mm-hmm. You got to put yourself out there and do things that are uncomfortable. Networking. A lot of people go to network events and they
BNI.
Yeah,
like you were
BNI
talking
is
about.
huge, especially for the automotive. I get a ton of business from it, and then I could build up my network as well.
Yep.
So my banker comes from BNI, my credit card processor comes from BNI.
Sure.
Like all these other people, I'm able to build my team,
Yep.
and I know them. I can put faces to them,
Sure.
which I think is huge.
I'm big on that. Is I've had so many people reach out to me, even like personal investing.
Yeah.
I tell people, hey, I'm kind of old school. If I don't know you or have a personal connection, unfortunately, like you could be the best guy in the world. I need to know you.
I will gladly pay more at somebody else's place I know. Like
you're supporting them, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like there's a comic book shop down the street from me. Like we work on their cars and stuff. And like if I'm buying something, like I'll go there and I might pay $25 more for something I buy there. I don't care.
You a comic book collector?
No, I like trading card games. So I've played Magic. I've been playing Magic the Gathering.
No shit.
Yeah. So I'm a nerd.
Got a fucking nerd here, boys.
I'm a big nerd. Yeah.
I used to collect Magic back in the day.
Yeah. So I got into it a couple of years ago. I used to play back in the day. And
Is Black Lotus still a thing?
Oh, dude, that's like a $100,000 card.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
No, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I had two of them.
Yeah. You had $200,000.
Like, I'm not lying.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah.
So, crazy side quest story. My neighbor growing up my whole life, big, like, collector in that.
Yeah.
But, dude, that was like early 90s.
Oh, yeah.
That was just like we play this shit.
Yeah.
And he gave me, like I said, growing up in Garfield Heights, you had good stuff, bad stuff. It wasn't that bad when I grew up, but you had some gangbangers. He did a drive-by, and he did prison time.
It sucks.
And he gave me all the shit before he went. And I had it for years. And then when my mom and dad divorced, and then, like, my dad had the stroke, we lost that house.
And it was in the basement.
Yep.
They're always in the basement, man.
It was.
Yeah.
And I remember because back then, like, a Black Lotus wasn't like a money thing. It was a rare card that you could do really well in the game.
It's like the Charizard.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I hate you for telling me
Yeah,
that.
dude, sorry,
I fucking
man.
hate, and I only know that because it was like a rare card and we always talked about it. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but I've always enjoyed like strategy games, and there's a new format of it, like, and it's called Commander.
Please don't tell me you play that fucking if you play it, that's fine, but what's that fucking dude, it's like a really strung out game and you gotta write The TV show was kind of based on it. Stranger Things.
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
D&D?
Yeah.
I've played D&D before.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm really nerd.
Yeah, I'm a nerd.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But so I get together with my buddies. There's actually a bunch of rugby guys.
Okay.
So like there's 4 of you, and you're all trying to kill each other, and there's a lot of banter back and forth and stuff. So it's a good time.
For what? D&D?
No, for Magic.
Oh, for Magic.
It's a very bro-y thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we have a good time. Like I met those guys playing rugby, and I ran into them at a card shop. They're like, "Oh yeah, dude, come play with us." And we've been playing for about 2 years.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of cool, man.
Yeah. So it's just kind of another.
That wasn't on your sheet.
No, so. I said I was a nerd on there.
Well, fuck, I know.
I got way too many hobbies, man. I enjoy golf.
Yeah. Are you a guy like? And I feel like I'm a guy like that too. Like, if I choose a hobby.
Oh, I choose it.
Balls deep.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a lot of money deep.
I'm jumping in.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to half-ass this. I'm whole-assing it.
Yeah,
dude, I know.
Got a 3D printer. That thing's sweet.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
I've heard a lot of guys.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah. What have you printed? Anything cool?
I started making some different inserts for the Milwaukee Packouts.
Of course you did.
Yeah, so those are cool.
Did you do the bullet organizers?
I've not done a bullet organizer yet. My wife, she's like, "Oh, I need a cup holder." I'm like, "Oh, done.
Yeah.
No problem. Say less."
Yeah. Cup holder.
Yeah, anything I can use that thing to print. So it's pretty cool.
Do you use it at work at all or no?
No, so I got it for the opportunity eventually at work because
scan.
Yeah, so there's going to be probably in the next 10 years 3D printed parts.
Yeah.
And there already is. Like you go to SEMA and they 3D print a car there. So I'm on a Facebook page for 3D printed parts, and I'm just wanting to learn how to use one of these machines first for some fun stuff.
Yeah. Trial and error.
Yeah. So just to kind of learn how to use it, and like I printed out little Bluey action figures for my daughter, and like Minnie Mouse and stuff.
Are you? So I heard. So Chris, my sales guy.
Yeah.
He does 3D printing, but he does a lot of like you could download I don't know what it is, the map or the file.
Yeah.
Do you make your own files at all or no?
I do not. I've not dived into that realm yet. That's going to be something that's going to take more time.
I think you have to code.
You don't have to code. You just have to learn how to use like a CAD program. So
yeah. I feel like you said, it's the more advanced it becomes.
Yeah.
The easier it is.
Oh, 100%. Especially with like the AI integration, that kind of stuff. And I'm not a big AI guy. Like it's cool if you want to make something. And I was able to use it to select the color of our cabinets in our kitchen.
Sure.
Which is a really nice tool, but. A lot of people are relying on it too much to do personal stuff. When people have it writing their own emails and writing their vision and mission statements, I'm not about that life. If I am going to tell you what the vision for my company is, what the mission for my company is, it's going to come from me. It's not going to come from
your heart. Yeah.
Chat GPT.
Yep. It's funny you say that because when I did my handbook, my employee handbook, I've already had on my website before AI, like my mission statement and like my personal touch. And so I literally typed in prompts and I was like, hey, can you help me write a simple employee handbook for a home remodeling company?
That's great for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and then it literally asks, like, well, do you have a mission statement?
Yeah.
And all this. And so it was nice to plug and play like my personal thoughts.
Yeah.
And then it really just organized my thoughts better than I could.
Right, especially if you don't have a background in that kind of stuff.
Yes.
If you're able to supplement that kind of stuff, that's what AI is perfect for. And we have a guy in my business group, and he did his presentation on Thursday.
Yeah.
And what he did was for like a pellet company that sells like in a Northwest Territory or something. He is able to create a virtual assistant. You can call and ask her any question. You can make orders through it, and she will tell you anything. And if she's like, I'm unsure about that, let me patch you over to somebody. He's like, hey, what's the cheapest price per bag? What's the cheapest price for a pallet? When could I see this? How much is this? What's the difference between this and this? It answered every single question in like a normal cadence.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you ever talked to ChatGPT?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
I talk to Grok a lot.
Okay. I've never used Grok. I got ChatGPT right now, and he's a British guy.
Yeah.
And like he'll even like slow down his cadence and say ums and stuff. Like.
I pay for. Do you pay for ChatGPT?
I think it's like $20 a month.
$20? I pay $8.
Yeah.
I pay $8.
Damn.
What the fuck are you paying?
I think it's
What advanced program do you have? Well, I use it for what helps me is, okay, so Corey's basement, for example. So if anybody's trying to design anything, I'm very creative. Like, it's hard for me to translate this in my head to a piece of paper. I could tell a customer, this is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm a visual guy. Like, I can look at something like, all right, that's going to look good.
Yeah, and I could put it together, and here's the price. But it's hard for them to go, yeah, Dale, I agree with that. You know, they're gonna see the final product. So with Corey's, I was starting to put some things together based on, I took a photo of his basement where he was like, hey, I want a mini bar.
Yeah.
And so I started to lay out all my prompts, like, hey, give me base cabinets with this spacing. Here's how big the wall is.
You should mess with them and just put like a little tiny bar down there.
Yeah. Well, it's already bought now. It's on order. But yeah, man, like, I was able to utilize that, and now I could present to a customer and say, hey, this is what we're going to do, or at least super similar.
Yeah.
And it really helps out on my end.
Well, I'm sure,
Because then I don't got to pay a designer.
Picture's worth 1,000 words, and then you're able to supplement that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's more money in your guy's pocket, and like your customer can see that.
One more thing. I know we keep going. One more thing, but you know these ideas come up. So you're running your two shops. Don't need to talk about net or profit. And me and you talked about this off camera and stuff. Like what you want to be comfortable with is like two shops. What's your revenue look like?
We do about $2.5 million between both shops.
So is one not more profitable?
The Lakewood shop does about 3 times the amount of volume the Olmsted Falls shop
Is it
does.
Simply because of just the location?
Yeah, we've been around for 41 years there now.
Okay.
So, and the shop's bigger too. It's a busier, like intersection, that kind of stuff, and I do a lot of heavy marketing for that.
Okay.
So
harder to market somewhere.
The Olmsted Falls is a little bit more spread out.
Yeah.
But like I said, we've been in the community for 40 years in Lakewood, so.
Yeah. Do you guys look at, so with us in the home remodeling space, you know, a good thing that we like to be at is like a 30% margin. Do you guys look at margins? Like what? I mean, I guess what's a safe spot for a guy starting? Like,
well, it all depends on like so if you are trying to figure out, so there's a couple great tools which are going to be like a parts matrix, labor matrix, all those kind of things, to where, you know, if you make, we'll say 300% part like on $1. So you buy a part for $1 and you sell it for $3. Not a big deal.
Yeah. But you can't mark up a $5,000 part.
Exactly.
I'm with that too.
Exactly. So, you know, you can change that, and sometimes you have to change your labor structure as well. So like if I'm doing something that's heavily involved in like electrical like work and that kind of stuff, it's going to change your average labor rate as
100%.
well. So you have to tweak that. You know, our oil change labor rate is probably a quarter of what it should be.
It's straightforward, black and white, but I would assume electrical is diagnosing.
Oh yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
You're tracing something.
I have Bob, he's fantastic at doing this kind of stuff, but he's very patient. He's got to look at wiring diagrams, and there's no book to really go off of.
Yeah.
You have to start testing stuff. So we had a really goofy...
Hey, 99% of the time, it's a ground.
Yeah. So we had this, it was a Yoder Toter came in. It was a 2019, this was about 4 years ago, 2019 Chevy 2500 van.
Okay.
Had 190,000 miles on it.
If anybody knows what a Yoder Toter is, it's to tow around Amish.
Yeah, so they drive all around. They usually have a driver and stuff. But this van was only like 2 or 3 years old with 190,000 miles on it. Okay. So he took it to a shop. They told him he needed a transmission, and then he took it to our transmission shop, Enhanced Transmission, that we deal with. He's like, no, it's an electrical issue. So they brought it to my shop, and it took Bob 18 hours to figure out what was going on.
Fuck, yeah.
So what was happening is every once in a while, the whole car would kind of just start pulsing and like lighting up. Yeah. And then there would be no communication. And we found that inside one of the wiring harnesses along the frame that was wrapped in loom, there was a tiny, tiny like little pinhole in one wire that had a little bit of green corrosion on it.
Yep. And
it would just interfere with the bus communication line and knock out the whole car.
Really? Yeah. Yeah.
But it took them 18 hours to find it because we're like literally a needle in a haystack.
You're tracing it, yeah.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, it was still $4,000 less than it would have been to replace the transmission that wouldn't have fixed it.
Yep.
So,
wow.
A lot of issues with my industry is there are so many, I call them snake oil salesmen from yesteryear. So people are like, oh, I'm like a lot of women are afraid to like come to our shop. So we got our female accreditation through Ask Patty, and probably 75% of my customers are females.
Yeah. Yeah, because, a lot, I do feel like even when I send my wife, she has a Mazda, and she goes to wherever the dealership is in Brunswick, and I say, hey, let me see. She always sends me.
Yeah.
Hey, this is what they're looking at.
Yeah.
And it's kind of nice, I'll be honest. So, you know me, I'm a hands-on guy.
Yeah.
They do a full review.
They do the digital vehicle inspection. They
Yeah.
send you a video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And fucking, you know me.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, perfect.
Yeah.
I know exactly what I got to do.
Yeah.
So I did dude, I don't know. I replaced a bunch of suspension work last year.
Yeah.
It probably cost me $800. Maybe, I don't know, 6 to 8 hours in time.
Yeah.
But it was I can do that and chip away. She was driving fine, but
Yeah.
it was just shit that needed done.
Yeah.
And I get it as a business, but for them big businesses, it was
probably $3,000.
oh yeah, dude, it was nice.
Yeah.
I just they identified all the issues that
yeah.
I just don't even do.
Yep.
But it was nuts and bolts to me.
Yeah.
And dude, that fucker drives like a dream though.
That's good.
Yeah, it went from rocking all over the road to a fucking
nice and
pillow.
smooth.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah, and I don't drive her car, so I once I fixed it, it was kind of a proud husband moment too,
Yeah.
right? It was baby, hop in a driver's seat.
Yeah.
Let me sit in the passenger. Tell me if this is different. And she's
Yeah.
like, oh wow.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck yeah, it is, dude.
Yes.
That was a win in my house, dude, for sure.
Hell yeah.
Blowjobs were handed
Yeah.
out, boys, for weeks, dude. It was great.
So what we try to do with our customers, and we found a lot of success with this, is when people take cars to shops,
Yeah.
they'll just try to sell them every single thing.
Sure.
And I give people realistic expectations.
Yep.
It all depends on who you are and what your needs are. Sometimes I have customers and they have a WRX and they want to make sure everything's top notch because they love to beat the crap out of it.
Yep.
Sometimes I have somebody who's a backpacking camper, so they need.
Is that common with Subarus, backpacking campers?
Oh yeah, I got tons of campers, a lot of outdoorsy people.
Yeah,
because
sure.
those cars are.
It's a Subaru. That's what it's made for. Yeah.
Exactly. Those cars do better in the snow than my Raptor does.
Oh yeah.
So, and then sometimes I'll have a single parent who they're on a shoestring budget. So we talk to them hey, these are all the things that I see are wrong with your vehicle. I had a lady come in. She just inherited a Kia Rio, needed $4,000 worth of work.
Ugh.
And I go, do not put this money in this vehicle.
Yeah.
So she brought me another car, and I give all my customers a free pre-purchase inspection, whether they take me up on that or not.
Yeah.
But we saw during COVID that these people were buying these cars and it needed tremendous amounts of work.
Okay.
So she brings me another car. It's a $2,500 2007 Honda Accord. It needs probably $8,000 worth of work.
Yep.
So she's like, I'm like, no, keep bringing these cars back to me
Before you purchase it.
Yes, so we can make sure that you're not going to get the rug pulled out from under you. And we see it all the time. I had a little old lady who came in and our windows are siliconed in, and somebody just put $3,000 worth of gravy parts on it.
Oh.
New ignition coils, new battery, new starter, new struts, new tires.
That's what it was. I replaced all the struts on my wife's vehicle. That fucker drove like a dream.
This car should not have been fixed.
Mm-hmm.
I had another guy came in today. He had a Trailblazer. The front frame's cracked.
A Trailblazer? What year was that?
2004.
They don't make them anymore.
No, they don't. Oh, no, they did. Oh, no, they're Blazers now, not Trailblazers.
But do you remember back in the day, Blazers were great for snowplows?
Oh, yeah.
The old school ones?
Yeah.
Because they were tanks.
They were.
They were little heavy vehicles. Guys would always put plows on them fuckers.
Yep. So, we told him, hey, this car shouldn't be on the road. Don't even drive it. Whether he chooses to drive that car or not, it's not up to me. I wish our state, instead of the e-check, would have actual safety inspections, because half the times whoever's blowing past you is usually some car, an old Buick LeSabre with a donut on it doing 80 miles an hour down the highway with smoke rolling down the window.
And they think it's this is fine.
Yeah, it's no problem. Yeah.
No.
So we try to give our customers realistic expectations. I don't use scare tactics. And we found a ton of success with that, and people are very appreciative of it.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man.
I don't need to hit a home run with everything. I need people to come back and to trust us. And we have
get on base is sometimes the best thing to do.
And we have a very high success rate on all of our work.
Yeah.
We have a high close rate. It's just because people know, and trust us.
Sure.
And we try to be a good pillar in the community, and I'm able to now in the position to where I can donate some of our time and resources. So, wrestling's been a big part of my life. So we were able to donate some money to help Olmsted Falls start their women's team. There's a great program called Beat the Streets Cleveland, and it is a inner city wrestling program to help those kids, channel their inner aggression and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Or, just get into a sport with a good community that supports them.
Yeah.
So we fixed their van for free. Like they needed a tow to a dealership today. So I sent my guy out to Bedford to tow it 30 miles. We took care of that
You just
for
ate
him.
the cost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
because
awesome,
it's
man.
been great for me, and I want to be able to afford that stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, guys, you heard everything from where Jerry started to how he essentially purchased the business through his dad, and really excelled and grew that. And now the goal is to expand and give back. So hopefully you see a pattern of the people I'm bringing here as, guys, you don't have to be some multimillionaire to be successful and be happy. No. You don't have to be some multimillionaire that you see on these shows to really give back. I mean, you find a comfortable spot where your family's happy, you're making money, and the community loves you. So, man. No, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. It's been a great talk, and we'll have you on again for sure.
Cool. Awesome.
Thanks.